I just sent you a
Oh,
pic.
the leg. There's my mute. Good there. Edge, what's going on? Chaos, Mr. Crowley, Michael Reynolds. Thanks everyone for stopping by. Nothing serious. Yeah, what happened to Adam's VTX? That'll be interesting to find out. I haven't talked to him a whole lot. He was supposed to work on getting over that, and he hasn't made it over yet. Is that you pulling up pop-out chat, is it?
Yeah, I'm doing all that crap. I've gotten a lot quicker about getting to the mute button now.
Oh, Adam. I knew he'd be here. Hey, Chaos was in chat. I was like, oh, shit. You know Adam's on the way then.
Oh, yeah, I'm here.
Chaos said something about he's waiting to hear what happened with your VTX.
I think I figured it out. You know how you're having problems with your VTX not showing up?
Yep. Because you got to program it.
Yeah, I think I got it figured out. I'm gonna try it now. Just got my shit together, and I'm gonna try to figure it out.
VTX charts into it.
I think I got it. So
yeah, that's a pain in the ass on Betaflight. Trying to figure out which VTX chart you're supposed to put in there.
Okay, got my quad, got my goggles.
Uh-oh. Now we're in trouble.
Yeah, right.
And I got my radio. All right.
So I'm not sure Crowley was sticking around. He said have a good show when he came in. And usually Thursday night's Crowley's date night with the wifey, so.
Okay.
What's going on, Edge? You at work again?
What's up, buddy?
Michael, what's going on?
Plug in the crossfire.
I guess everything went well this morning with Rodney Bell. He ended up having a quadruple bypass this morning.
Wow.
He's in recovery from surgery, so.
Switch warning.
Oh.
Timer 1 elapsed.
Well, I'm supporting Rodney right here.
There you go. I'm supporting Rebel tonight. I got the Rebel shirt and the Rebel hat going. I haven't gotten me a Rodney Bell shirt. I got to get one of those yet. I think I want one of the mugs more than the shirt, though. Them tumblers are nice.
See my hat, Michael? There's my hat. Hey, Tiff. Just showing off your hat.
Yeah, there's Tiff right there. And just getting ready to go to work. Yeah. Next week you'll be here though, right? For like 4 weeks. Woohoo. For the month of March. Officially spring starts this week, guys.
Really?
Look how sexy that is.
Spring starts Sunday, I think it is. Okay. Next weekend we change clocks back. Not this weekend, but next weekend we switch the clocks back.
Thank goodness. Finally my clock on the wall will be back to the right time.
It'll be late for work. Sleeping in an hour thinking the clock's wrong.
Yeah, it's funny because I wake up like 10 minutes before the alarm clock goes off. Or actually, my phone. I use my phone as my alarm clock. But
I went to bed at like 11 instead of midnight, 1 o'clock last night. I was up at 5 o'clock. I looked at the clock. I'm like, okay. Laid back down for that hour. 6 o'clock it goes off. I hit the snooze button once. I got up after that. Phenomena, what's going on, brother?
And no, we're not going to sing your song, Phenomena.
No, we're not doing puppets on this show either. I'm sorry. I am not. You do puppets on this show, you won't be back.
Oh, shit. Hold on.
You got video or what?
Oh, I got video. I'm
Oh,
just
okay.
trying to get the VTX to
You're not watching
you're
porn in those, are you?
Yeah. All right, hold on. Thought I had this figured out. Let me try it again. All right, smart
This
audio.
would be like the second quad you've ever had with full smart audio, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What's more frustrating is when you get like telemetry from all your shit and everything, and you can't get video and all that into your goggles.
Man, those goggles do look comfortable, man.
Do they?
Those are Orcas.
I'm still fighting this QX7. It's still giving me XJT D16 for. I've tried like all the firmwares, tried this, that, and I can't seem to get this damn thing to go right. So I ordered a QX7S last night. So I'll be on a new radio the next time we fly. With the nice gimbals, upgraded switches. Hopefully Adam won't grab mine on accident though, because they're both carbon fiber. Or black, don't you? You don't have the carbon fiber. You got the black, huh?
Yeah. Oh, what? My goggles?
No, your QX7.
Yeah, mine's black.
Oh, I got the carbon fiber QX7S coming.
Okay, it's saying you have to figure it out. You have to enable smart audio UART3 under OSD menu. Okay, hold on.
All we wanted to do was get a smart audio working. And now he's been fighting with this quad for a week.
Yeah, it's pissing me off.
I've been fighting mine for 2 weeks with this damn radio. All I was trying to do was upgrade Crossfire receivers and get everything on fresh firmware. When I did,
I got that
R9 and whatnot, to get the R9 updated and whatnot, I tried to update the firmware of the QX7. I ended up in some fucking XJT, screwed all up. I know it's just a firmware thing, I think, somewhere, is what I think it is, but I'm going to check to make sure that the one wired isn't too close or like to the pins, or the two wires rather, the positive and negative off them 3.3 volt or whatever, in case that's a problem.
Got that on smart audio. Okay, let's see.
He's lurking. What's he
There
lurking?
he is. He just showed up.
He's probably over there trying to load all his other names. I did share this out a couple of times tonight, so hopefully we get some people coming in still. Mitch has got his show going, so I know that takes a bunch. He had like 25 of them.
All right, hold on.
That sounds cool.
No, that ain't cool. Hold on.
Sounds like your beeper's on the smart audio channel.
What the fuck? Oh, I pissed it off. Hold on.
It sounds like you put your beeper on the smart audio channel they recommended.
It's searching for. Yeah, my beeper worked great. Oh, it's getting loud.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch. Stop it. Okay. Yeah, that didn't work. Okay. What did I do?
So, Adam, when you're going into the on-screen display, is it at least showing the chip correctly?
Yeah, everything's right. I'm just trying to get the smart audio working. Why in the fuck are you doing that, you tard?
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Like when you go into the smart audio menu, does it actually show?
Girl. So, hold on, give me a second. That motherfucker's no joke. Hold on. All right, hold on.
You'll get it.
Look, his goggles have lights on it like a boat. He's got a green one and he's got a red one.
Yeah.
Search for DX. Come on, find it, you sucker. Oh, I'm gonna have to quit here in a second. That's gonna kill me.
I can't remember if green's supposed to be on the right or the left on the front of a boat.
Find it so I can turn this off.
That's pretty funny.
That's loud. Oh, you dirty fuck. Okay, hold on.
If you only knew.
Okay, I see what I did. I see what happened. Okay, hold on.
I don't know, but I hope you can get that beeper set off.
Me too. All right, hold on. Smart audio.
I was going to mute you, but then we can't hear you yelling at it. It wouldn't be any fun.
I don't understand why he's doing that. He's doing that right now. Hold on.
Michael McReynolds says he's got himself an Emax Tiny Hawk. Awesome.
Okay, let's try this. All right.
That Tiny Hawk's supposed to be a blast indoors. It works pretty good outdoors if you're careful with the wind. If you get too much wind, I hear it's a little tough. But oh, look who shows up!
What up?
Long time no see.
Yeah, it has been. It's actually been like 3 months, dude. I looked it up.
Wow.
Too long.
3 months since I've been on your stream. It's been 4 months since I dropped a proper flight video.
Yeah. So did you get resituated yet, or what?
No, hell no, man. We're still working on it. We got a
All
lot
that
in
work to tear
storage.
down the quad cave just to put it back together.
No, I've still been picking, dude. I took they were almost 30-gallon totes of quad shit out of this room and didn't even make a dent.
I know. When I clean out this room, it's going to be crazy. I went through and organized it.
Oh, I found it.
The whole project just to organize and straighten stuff back up.
Right.
Wait, did Adam get quieter?
You might have got it.
I think he's watching HBO in those
you
orcas.
fucker.
Oh, he got it back.
Give it a second.
Oh, man.
That doesn't sound good.
I think you just flatlined.
If you guys want a loud beeper, get the iFly. The iFly beeper, that's what that is.
Okay, hold on. I got this. Hold on.
They are loud.
I got this. Hold on.
So Michael gets this Tiny Hawk, and he sent me a picture of the battery connector on the bird. And it is weird looking. I've never seen it before.
All right. I think I got this figured out.
Like,
Okay.
Do you want a slice of pie?
no.
So I wanted to show you what I've been 3D printing and stuff. But
Holy smokes.
there's the
It's a
nose
cannon.
of it. Let me get this up
It's
here.
going to be an airplane, huh?
Yeah. Little battery bay and
Oh,
stuff.
you fucking bitch. Okay.
And
Dude, I had it. Now I know I don't know what I did. All right.
most of the wing done on it.
I don't know either, but that beep's getting awful annoying.
That's pretty cool, Edge.
Hold on.
What are you printing that on? What machine?
It's the Ender 3 Pro.
Okay. Does that one have a bigger bed than the regular Ender 3?
No.
So you
It's
printed that wing on the Ender 3 size bed?
Well, it's pieces. This
Yeah,
is
that
actually 4
that piece.
pieces. So there's 4 pieces right there.
It just looks really big. It looks like a big piece of wing.
It is.
You used the entire bed.
Pretty much. Well, most of them are printed.
Oh, you
vertical
printed
like this.
standing up. Yeah, I
Yeah.
see that now.
This is from a guy who started printing, 2 months ago? 3 months ago, Edge?
So what material, what did you use for the wing?
That's just PLA, just to keep it, I don't know, working right that way. The end pieces for the motor and stuff are all going to be ABS. But for the most part, the PLA has been working great. So
Interesting. I wonder how the PLA would do against PETG for that application.
I don't know. I don't know how you could get it much lighter. If you did the whole thing in ABS, it'd just be stronger, but it might be more brittle.
Right.
Type thing. So, but this is one of the end pieces, or the first part of the wing piece.
Yeah. Right.
It's pretty hollow.
Oh man, I might have to do that. I might have to print the wing.
Right?
It's pretty cool. I'm excited to get it all put together, but there's a lot of pieces to it. I'm into 4 days of printing nonstop so far. So
Yep.
And a lot more to go.
but it's
See, I
fun.
have a CR10 and it's got a pretty big bed.
Yeah.
So I wonder if I could do those wings almost in one piece.
Well, those are printed straight upright, aren't they?
Or maybe two. Yeah, they're printed standing up.
You might be able to. One thing that he did on it though is he did design them to be like that, and he's got basically tongue and groove on it.
Okay. Oh, okay, I got you.
So it slides on, and then you glue it all together and stuff. But
yeah, that's cool. I dig it. That's super cool, man.
yeah, I think it'll fly pretty good. But gotta.
Now, did you have to pay for the print?
No, that's on Thingiverse.
Okay.
So
cool. I've seen lots of them out there for like wings and stuff like that for printers and whatnot, but they want you to pay for the print and
yeah,
CL and whatnot.
This is more like it looks like a drac.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about? So it looks a lot like that, but it's only a 36-inch wingspan instead of a 50. So
36 is still pretty good wingspan.
36 is probably perfect, dude.
I mean, you're talking. But that's a pretty good wingspan.
Yeah. But they do make a smaller version too. It's a 29-inch wingspan, so about that long. Yeah.
That's 36 right there.
That's a pretty cool magic trick you're doing there, Mike.
Yeah. Right. It's green tape.
That's that new hemp tape.
There you go. So, but I did get the what is it? Maytech F411 for it. The wing one.
Yeah.
They had them for like $36. So I was like, yeah, might as well. So just in case I can't fly.
All right, this is going to be a real dumb one. So buckle up. Is the flight controller for a wing different than a quad? Do they use different flight controllers?
Yeah.
Well, it has servo spots on it. So all these right here on the side are all servo.
That makes sense, right?
Okay. Right. And
So
then it has
like your PWM type flight controllers and whatnot, where it had each one's got 3 spots for your motor connections and whatnot, because you ran that PWM.
Got 2 spots over here for speed controls. So it's a little different. Other than that, it's going to be running
the R9 big module on that. You gonna put the big R9 module on that for receiver or what?
No, I got a Crossfire for it.
I got a big R9 module up here that'd be great for that thing. I'd try to
Crossfire all the way for sure, dude. That's gonna be dope.
Yeah. I thought about it. I was like, wait, but I don't have an R9 module, so I couldn't use it.
Right.
Of course, you know what? They're $35, something like that.
Man, now I want to print a wing. I should have never came on this stream.
I'll tell you what. I'll put the print that I'm doing in the chat here real quick, or at least the link for it.
Well, I used my powers and brought you in here, actually, Rhino, because I saw you on Crowley's stream earlier. I saw that you were on it, actually. And I was like, man, he needs to get back on my stream tonight.
Yeah, I was just kind of taking a break.
It's all good, man. I've been taking a break from flying myself, mostly.
I took a break from flying, but I've been itching to fly again. There's no doubt about it. Dude, as soon as we get some decent weather, I'm out.
It's been decent weather here and there, but it's been so windy and cold on the decent days. And
exactly, dude. We hit almost 50 the other day, and the wind was like 40-mile-an-hour gust or something. I'm like,
Yeah. Well, you guys got the heavier winds down by you. Up here, it wasn't quite as bad, but we still had like 25, 30-mile-an-hour gusts. It's supposed to be like 34+ mile-an-hour winds all night tonight. for the next 24-hour period. So yeah, there ain't no flying this weekend really.
Nice.
I might get a chance to try to rip a pack Sunday or something, but
Yeah.
You poor bastards.
Did that come up in the chat?
It did. I'm looking at it right now, and this is not helping me at all.
You're welcome. Yeah,
Dude, that is pretty
I saw that
cool.
going through Thingiverse, I was just like, no, I gotta have that. I gotta do that one.
Joe Mack. Welcome in, Joe Mack from Dublin, Ireland.
Oh, I would do it all and see. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking clear Petji. It almost looks like that's what he did.
Yeah, he did. He's only doing one line for the borders. I'm actually doing two to make it a little bit more rigid.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, you can do it like that.
Oh,
The
yeah.
only
It's
reason
right
that
there.
this
He
looks
did it.
so weird like this is actually glow in the dark material.
Oh.
That's cool.
Oh,
So-
trickery. Did you fix it, Adam?
Glow in the dark
Yes,
material.
I did.
Yeah,
So what, are you going to be trolling the neighborhood or what?
maybe.
I mean, I would,
street lights, and then you see a green glow.
dude, I would hold that thing under a black light and charge it up like crazy before taking off.
Right?
Yeah.
I
Like-
have
You
one.
have
I
to
have
do?
a 3-foot one, so
Wow.
We might
Mike,
actually get high definition footage of a UFO because of you, dude. Nice
Right?
work.
All right.
Mike, what you got to do is you got to go in the settings in the OSD, go to UART3, set it to smart audio, right?
Okay.
Save that and exit. Then go back into the VTX, set it to whatever you're using the tramp, right?
Yep.
Yup, select tramp, set the wattage that you want, go save and exit, reboot quad, boom.
I figure it's just running in pit mode. That's why it wants to try to flicker this or that.
Right.
The last time I played with it, I pulled it up and I had solid video, but I couldn't. It didn't want to change the channels around the way I wanted them or whatever through this or that. So I still got to play with it with the smart audio and all that shit. But that'll be this weekend. Hopefully the radio will be here like Saturday.
Oh, yeah. What happened to your other radio?
I tried to upgrade firmware. Now, when I try to go into the internal modules, it's giving me an XJT D16 instead of the regular D16.
Mhm.
And it's fighting the firmware and won't let me bind any FR Sky shit.
Oh,
It'll let me do all my crossfires, but I can't get any. Dude, I got like 3 or 4 quads on FR Sky still right now.
Yeah.
Right.
And some of them are like the tiny whoop and things like that. So I don't want to get rid of that. So I was like, well, I wanted the upgraded gimbals and this and that. It's got the upgraded switches as well. So I went ahead and ordered a QX7S.
oh yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Nice.
I feel very accomplished right now.
I get the regular going right, and then I'll just end up selling that off to this other guy that's looking to get FPV or whatever. Or keep it as a backup, one of the two. I'll probably sell it.
Well, guys, I got to get going to work and stuff, but next
buddy.
week I'll be on the whole time, and I should have this thing done printed. So,
Sweet, dude.
Hard night work.
all right.
Later, man.
Later, Rich.
Man, I think an FPV wing would be awesome.
I've been thinking about it for a while. Chris had
Me
that
too.
one that built, and I've been thinking about that. That was only like an $80 thing, but then you had to buy all the extra stuff for it for the FPV one. So I hadn't. Me and Adam have been talking about chasing wings and getting a wing or something to play with for a while.
Dude, yeah, but people are just they're printing them now, man. We could just print
Yeah, I
one.
know. My printer's just sitting there, ain't doing shit anyway.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I always thought, I just always imagine them being made out of styrofoam because they're so light. But like, man, if we could just 3D print them.
That was the last thing I printed. Oh, shit. Reading up. Let me turn that green screen off. Oh, come on. This is the last thing I printed.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Ball cam holder.
That's
Slips
last
over
thing.
the end.
I just printed a little something for mine too.
Nice.
It just slips right over the top like that, and boom.
Yep, nice, dude.
So
That's what you got your boss cam on.
yeah. So it just sits on the radio, so I got it, I'm checking my quad and whatnot, this or that. I got it right there. I can check on it.
I switched over to those silicone bed springs. Have you tried them yet?
How they working?
Dude, they're awesome.
I noticed
love them.
Legit their bed on there, glass bed, and everything's working good now. You got the all levels and figured all out.
Yeah.
It's a bitch when you're fighting that thing at first to get that
2 months.
just right.
2 months.
Yeah, just
2
to
months.
Get
I couldn't
wash level and
I couldn't print TPU to save my life.
Yeah.
2 freaking months, dude. I couldn't print TPU to save my life after doing it like over and over and over and over. Then I started printing the PET G, and then I went back to printing TPU, and I couldn't do it. It wouldn't work. Every print was a fail, dude, for months.
They're just trying to get the flows and push right, and yeah, it's a pain in the butt sometimes. I fought mine for quite a while on shit, going back and forth between PLA and TPU.
Right. Yeah, and you want to know what the trick was? I hate to say this because you guys were yelling at me like for a long time. More squish, more squish, more squish.
They say that on a regular bed you don't really have to squash, but on a glass bed you have to squash it down quite a bit. They say that's what I had heard. I was like, man, just use more squash, because that's what I do when I go up a little bit, like 0.01, I go up and it'll throw a whole thing way off compared to what it.
Yeah.
Right? Get that first layer squashed on and you're good.
I changed my paper. I was using this really thick paper, and I switched over to this, actually a strip of it right here that I was using. It's just printer paper, copier paper. So it's a little bit thinner. Game changer, dude. The minute I did it with that paper and hit a print, flawless victory.
I knew it.
What the hell's that, Ed? You trying to paint that or something?
Man, my fucking ears are ringing bad.
Look at Ed working on a ladder. Is that what you gonna do, Ed?
Yeah.
That's a stock photo off of Google.
You asshole.
Good to see you, Ryan.
Likewise, man. You see, here's the thing. One of the reasons I'm never on is this is exactly the time we sit down to eat dinner. And a lot of times I don't make it after dinner. I'm sitting on the couch and not out. And next thing you know, it's like 10:30, and I'm like, what just happened? But
it happens, so it ain't no biggie.
I told her tonight, I'm like, no, I'm gonna go on Mike's live stream tonight. She's like, so we're not having dinner together? And I'm like, correct.
Mine cooked up some nice ribs in the oven real quick, boneless ribs and some mashed potatoes and corn, and had that all ready. I think we plan on going on live stream here in about a half hour or something. Go do some jewelry.
Nice.
She's just making a killing right now. Man, her boss, her upline for this jewelry stuff, in a month makes 100,000. At $5 jewelry, dude.
That's nuts.
She's making that's her upline. Her number's like, what's it, like 800 or something. Renee's is like 30,000 or something. So she's way down the list. But you get enough people. Her boss is making 100,000 a month, dude. Selling freaking $5 bling jewelry.
Hey, man.
This.
You can do it. Do it.
All right.
So like necklaces like this that you get at like Kmart and stuff. Bracelets, necklaces, all kinds of shit.
You're like, I'll 3D print that shit for $3.
$5 or whatever. 15 gets 250 off them or some shit like that.
That's cool.
Yeah. So my living room's like a jewelry shop right now. You like rings, everything, bracelets, necklaces, earrings, all that stuff. But yeah, so she's been doing that. She made like I think yesterday she made like $45. Somebody stopped by with a friend of hers or whatever. $45. She's out the door. Like,
I wish I could do that with 3D printing. Just print off a whole bunch of shit and not be worried about getting stuck with it.
I thought about some of these craft shows and stuff they got around and whatnot. Some of these prints and whatnot would be cool, you know, little dice and stuff like that, you know. D&D kids everywhere, or role playing and whatnot. It'd be easy to print up some dice sets and whatnot.
The D&D thing is big in the 3D printing community. I've noticed that. Yeah.
Figurines and all that kind of stuff. You can make a killing off of that stuff.
Yeah.
I did,
You just got to use the file is all.
I did like a bowl for my kids. It was the Lord of the Rings ring on the outside. And then it was a bowl inside, and it had like a tray, so you could do the dice into it. And then they say to put felt into it to soften it or whatever. But yeah, it was just a bowl for the dice.
Cool.
Did shit like that. And card holders. Shit. Oh, what's the one? Let's see if I can find one. It's easy to find.
Joe, you don't know who I am, bro? I'm
the gathering.
Time.
Folder for it or whatever. So the top just kind of unfolds, and then there's a tray that ratchets up.
Dude, that's awesome.
So there's hinges that are supposed to be in the corner, but I haven't gotten the other color for the hinges because he wanted a certain colors or whatever. So I was going to print the inside tray is going to be a different color, and the hinges got to go a different color. So I haven't completed it for him, but I've done like 3 of these so far. They're completed. My kids are in the gathering and shit. So
you got a request from Joe. Joe does not know who I am or who Ryan is.
The 2 guys in the bottom of the panel. So we've got Indigo Rhino. Let me fix this. Maybe we can do this, and maybe that's what's causing it. Maybe I got to take off banners or something. No. Hey. Oh, show display names. It should be displaying names. Why isn't it?
Off Axis says he's going to try printing that wing in TPU. That's pretty awesome.
It was there at first. It was there at first, Mike. The people's names. I saw it earlier. There it is.
Joe, no biggie.
There we go. Now people can find everyone. I had the darn banner up for the whistle stops, and when you have that up, it kills it. It might have been just because we were higher up in a different layout too. That now that we've got 4 people, it changes the layout a little bit. But
yeah, Michael, that's me.
That'll help. So we've got Love My Drones, Ed. We've got Plummet FPV, and we've got Indigo Rhino, and myself, Nitrate. And I'm sure
no way.
Somewhere here, well, Adam probably hasn't lately. He's been playing with them goggles for a while, but most of us, I think, have typed in chat.
Oh, yeah, no shit. Didn't think of that.
Let me do this. Copy.
Look at that at the tiny whoop wing. That looks kind of fun. I got away from the inductor stuff, but
who was talking about that where they had the whoop into the wing or something?
Off Axis posted a Thingiverse link for that.
Man, I'm gonna have so many links sitting over in my tabs when I get done streaming tonight. I'm gonna be on. I got to work on a radio. I can't be working on the printer this weekend. Ed still wants. Ed's just still bugging me. I still haven't connected up the Pi.
Oh my god!
I got a Raspberry Pi for my printer 3 months ago.
I was gonna say, man,
he's gonna kick you in the
When he got his setup, he's like, "Oh man, you gotta get this, dude." He's like, "I'll send it to you." I haven't hooked it up yet. I'm like, I know it's going to take like a whole weekend to get this thing figured out. So I haven't done it yet.
I'm still thinking about the styling board.
Like, no.
It's one of those things, man. Like if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the thing. The printer's working good right now on my TPU setting, and that's what I was working on is TPU print slash. I was like, I know I've got some other stuff I wanted to print. I got to get a roll of TPU for the color that I want, and I haven't done that yet either. And I went and spent $200 on a radio this week, so I don't know.
It happens.
It's about time you grabbed the cold one, Adam. You slacking, brother.
Oh, man. I got ice and like nothing in my glass.
I'm out of weed. I'm out of beer. My pets' heads are falling off.
Man, we're fucked.
Dogs and cats sleeping together. There you go.
Jim Beam.
Guess that means it's time for something thirsty.
And guys, this is where the unofficial shit show begins.
Oh, no, don't say that. I was just getting ready to bring Joe Mack in.
Oh. Joe, hey man, how's it going, buddy?
I'm good, thanks. How's it going? All right, lads.
Good, man. Good.
I see Joe tearing it up in Velocidrone.
Over there, nice and cold in Ireland.
It is. It's -6 now at the minute.
Oh, yeah, it sounds like here too.
Rain for the weekend here too.
Yeah, we're supposed to get snow, possible a little bit here and there throughout the night, and then it's going to clear up. But we're supposed to get like 45 Fahrenheit Sunday, I think, but it's going to be like 15-mile-an-hour winds.
We work in Celsius here, so I'm not sure what 45 in Fahrenheit is.
Yeah, it's bitter cold. It's somewhere around like 1 Celsius, I think, without the wind chill.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I fly a Mavic Air. I don't do FPV, not yet. Anyway, I have to save up for the goggles.
All right.
Have to save up for the goggles, you know.
I got my Mavic Mini over here that I've been playing with. We got this one during the winter here, and been playing with this quite a bit. This is a fun little toy here.
I fly a Mavic Air now.
Yeah, that's a lot bigger.
Yeah.
Hold that mini up for a second, dude. Damn.
Here, I'll open it all the way up, dude. Compared to a race quad, it's about the same platform.
Right. Yeah. I've seen a couple of people with it. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, but now you got that big sticker on there. You're gonna have to register that thing.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, your laws are a lot stricter over there than they are here.
The Alien 5-inch.
I bet you the Alien's a little heavier.
Oh yeah, Alien's about 3 times the weight.
Right.
Yeah.
Before the battery.
Right.
No, I think it's at right around 750 with the GoPro battery and everything.
You got a session?
Yeah, session, battery, 1300 mAh, and then fully out with all the TPU shit I got on it.
You wouldn't think it, man, but these things are heavy. It's a heavy little camera.
It's about the same weight as a battery, really.
Yeah, it's heavy.
78 grams or something like that for a GoPro session.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then you think the TPU, the mount for it, and you put that, it adds up.
It adds up fast.
The TPU adds up pretty quick too, especially if you do solid prints.
Yeah. Here in America, we don't give a shit about them laws. We send it.
I actually light 3D print. It's supposed to be a little bit thinner arms and whatnot on the GoPro session mount, just to see how much lighter it'd be and see if it handled it as well. But it's not as thick arms like the uprights and stuff. They're really flexible and thin here compared to some of the other ones.
Wow.
So streamlined. So I wanted to see if it'd do my real thin. So
as long as it don't fall out, it's all that matters.
but I did like I think 98% infill on it. So it's a solid.
The batteries are good in that Mavic Air, though, aren't they? They're lithium ion or something, I think.
Yeah. These are like your vape batteries, your 18650s, basically, into a pack. Let me grab one out. They're long lasting, small, and compact for that Mini.
What are they like in the wind?
It handles the wind quite well. I've been in like 20 mile an hour, 25 mile an hour winds, and it's given me some warnings and whatnot, but it still handled the wind. It didn't like get all over and still had good stable video. So that's a battery pack for it.
Oh, that's handy.
Yeah, tiny little thing.
I think it's the first. Is it the first drones with lithium batteries? Or is it the first drone with lithium batteries, or are there other?
I'm not sure what they've used. I think they're just a lithium ion straight, but I'm not sure exactly what brand or anything that they've done with them. But I don't think it says a whole lot on them.
They don't use them in any other type of drones, bar the Mavic Mini, no?
No, I don't think so. I think it's just for the Mini. It's sold for that one, but it comes with a nice charging case when you buy the Fly More, so you can charge all three.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, they're
about the same as the Mavic 2s.
They're about €650 here for the Mavic Mini.
I got Mike, so you can show me that thing.
I paid $6 for this one, but I got like this backpack and some extra accessories, the Fly More combo, and so, and it was in stock when I wanted it. I didn't have to wait like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or something like that. When I was ordering it up, they were pretty much all out of stock everywhere. Best Buy wasn't going to have them for like a month yet, this or that, in stock. So I ended up getting it online on Amazon through some company, and probably paid a little bit more being Amazon, but I don't mind paying a little bit more when you get your product fast.
You can return stuff to Amazon, though.
Yeah, real quick and easy returns to Amazon. You get like 30 days, all money, no hassle, money back guarantees. And if your product doesn't come or comes damaged, it's real easy to get your replacements through Amazon and whatnot. Especially using a PayPal or a credit card on there, it works well.
Oh man, you guys just reminded me of something. Damn it. All right. Well, them are useless and it's past the date, so I can't send them back. I bought the wrong SD cards. I thought I was getting the micros. I got the big ones.
Oh, you get the bigger ones?
Yeah, and I forgot all about it. So yeah, there goes $30.
You might find somebody. You might find somebody that might want them.
I got the whole that size.
Yeah, that's what I bought. Those big ass things.
Yeah, those are the holders, man. I got the stack of them.
Yeah, that's for the micro. I actually bought that big ass SD card. I'm like, damn, I forgot all about it.
How much memory does it have?
A lot.
Well, then you could use it for storage.
Yeah, I guess.
Use it for mass storage around, like your videos and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to now. I can't return them. It's a time limit. Yeah,
it's probably not really all that great for all that either. You're probably not talking terabyte size or anything. So I mean, you're probably a 128 gig or something, or 64 gig, something like that. That ain't gonna be all that much for video.
Yeah, I might as well just give them away.
Find somebody that's into cameras or something like that. They probably use them better than anybody.
Yeah.
Put them on Facebook Marketplace and sell them, dude.
Yeah, I'll get. Yeah, I'm not
gonna get the same money you spent on them back.
Yeah, I'll give them away. But somebody's got a camera at work. I'll give them.
I can't wait for 360 cameras to get a little bit smaller.
There's some decent sized ones, but yeah, they're pretty. I mean,
they're still kind of beefy, or
they're oblong or odd shaped, or
right. Yeah, once they get that right, though, dude, I think 360 cameras. I mean, look at the footage of guys that have put those 360 cameras on their quads. You can get some really cool footage.
That digital FPV now from DJI looks very good. Could that be used for FPV?
The DJI, this one here?
You know the digital camera they have now?
Digital cameras? You can use them for FPV on certain things, but you can't do like the feed over for FPV. You can do like a Wi-Fi, but you won't have the feed for video.
No, Vampire. My flight controller is fine.
I was waiting for that.
I'm not letting that pass.
I want to see this new one, this H7 board. I'm kind of excited about that.
Did you hear about FPV Crate there, Indigo?
What?
And
now
FPV
what?
Crate's having problems shipping this month too. It seems they're late on their January or February or whatever shipment. Like our quad box didn't get FPV.
Yeah, that's not really surprising.
And you ready for this? They can't even get the cardboard for the FPV Crate boxes, so they're using the old drone drop boxes that Trappy had sitting around.
I heard about that. That's very amusing. Yeah.
Stuff on a live stream, dude. I was like, whoa, that's some hard times over in China there, man. Can't even get cardboard in the country.
Right?
Yup. Yeah. He said he can't even get his workers back to work. They were dropping parts off at their houses or whatever so they could do assembly at their houses.
Wow.
Because they can't even get them to come into work because they've got the factory shut down. They're supposed to be coming back, I guess, next week or something.
Some of them are opened up already.
But they're still ill-advised to do it because they're talking like it's taken 3 months quarantine for this virus to pass through and this and that, or versus like a normal 2 weeks to 2 months.
Dude, I've seen video footage of these huge trucks just like straight blowing Lysol, like straight in the air, just like.
Skadoosh has been posting videos over there driving around. And it's like just in his little city, he's running out of fly spots because he can't get anywhere because there's checkpoints and quarantine points all throughout around the borders going into the next village or this or that. It's just chaos crazy over there. So it's easy to get around. There's nobody on the streets really.
Yeah, right.
Maybe that's the best time to take a tourist trip.
I don't know, man. Those people, 750 people on boat over there, and 300 and something out of the 750 were contracted the virus on the Princess cruise ship or whatever.
Oh, man, you know, cruise ships are veritable breeding grounds for anything.
Well, you're saying vacation, man. If I'm going to China, that's what I plan. I'm not doing a whole lot of inland stuff except for a little bit of flying. There ain't much to see over there.
Hey, Val.
How's life? What's going on, Puddle? Outdoor adventures and traveling.
Val's like, why aren't you guys ripping some Velocidrone?
I was just watching.
I wish I could, bro. I don't have that. My computer can handle that.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, even if you turn the settings, like graphic settings down and stuff.
I don't have that. I guess I never tried it.
Really?
I just can't get my controller to talk to my computer anymore.
I can get my controller to talk to my computer. I can't get it to talk to my damn quads.
Can't get my controller to talk to my.
All right, who's got Echo? I can get my controller.
Yeah, somebody's got Echo going.
Joe Mack, are you watching through StreamYards or through YouTube? Watch it through the StreamYards, not through the YouTube. Mute the YouTube page if you've got it up. Joe Mack, are you watching through StreamYards or through I'll bet that's it.
StreamYards.
StreamYards where you came in, where you're actually at.
Dan, buddy.
If you had the YouTube window up, mute the YouTube window.
Oh, okay.
Mute the echo because we're getting the audio from the YouTube.
What I do, I don't even keep YouTube open. You hit pop up chat, and the chat pops out as a separate window, and then you can kill the YouTube altogether, and you'll have just the chat.
Okay.
See, I never
try that or build an YouTube.
I just turn the volume down.
Yeah, I just mute
Well,
it.
that's because you do it through your phone and the computer, though. He's doing it through one device.
If you're on here in Streamlabs, though, you can't get the YouTube, the texting that people send on YouTube.
You can. Over on the right, there's a comments. See on the right, it says comments, banners, brander.
Oh, okay.
Tab. If you click that, it'll catch the YouTube chat. It's not
right.
necessarily real current and active as far as, right on for timing wise, but it's pretty close.
Oh, I see
Joel
that
Pool in the house.
Yeah, right. To be on regular with Val and Kim, Val's life and football Kim. That's probably
Yeah.
where you know me from Indigo Rhino, is it? From Flight Night?
Yep.
Hi,
Yeah.
Ben.
Yep.
I thought I recognized the name and it came up already, but it's the first time I've seen
Brother
you.
Dan.
Oh, look at that. The new shirt. The Joel Pool.
Oh, look at you showing off.
You love
Nice.
it. He's collecting pilot shirts. You see that? He's got the Rodney Bell, the Night Train, Joan Poole.
One day he's gonna wake up and not know who he is. Which one of those shirts am I?
He doesn't have his own shirt, does he?
No, I don't have
No, I
a shirt
do
yet.
not.
Oh, we need to fix that, Ed. You need to get you a shirt, brother.
That doesn't have a shirt either.
He doesn't have a cool logo yet. That's why. If he had a cool logo, he probably would have made a shirt by now. But
I like the wizard. Fly, you fools, guy.
oh, she must be going live here in a minute. She just closed my door.
Yep.
She came in. She said, "Love you." Close.
So does she do like? Is it like a showcase for the jewelry? She's showing off the
Yeah,
stuff
she
that she's.
just shows off pieces, and if you want to purchase, then you can pick the number that she tells you or whatever and put it in chat, and then she'll set it off to the side and contact you through whoever.
And she probably crushes it, doesn't she?
Oh, dude, she usually makes for an hour stream. She usually makes about $40-$50.
Oh man, that's crazy. Jamie sells Pampered Chef, and I'm constantly. I don't bother her about it anymore, but I used
Right.
to. I was like, you need to make a channel and show like once a month, show the
She's
new
doing it
product.
on Facebook. She's not even doing it on YouTube. She's just doing it on Facebook. Just straight live. Maybe
Oh wow.
Facebook,
Okay.
like a Facebook page.
That's how you.
It's there.
That's probably good though. Yeah.
Well, there's all kinds of stuff, man. I've seen them doing like selling oysters that you can get pearls out of and stuff. Dude, they sit there for 2 hours. Here, you want to buy some oysters? We don't know what color the pearls are going to be in it, but
2 hours of oyster.
Dude, no, not 2 hours per oyster.
Oh man, I was like, I'll get her a whole box right now.
2 hours selling these oysters though, but see, I'm a sucker, dude.
Dude, that's awesome.
So
Yeah,
these are
that's
3
cool.
pearls that I got
That's really cool.
out of saltwater. Yeah.
No way. That's super cool. So now what do you do with them? You got to put those on your quad?
Into a class for this or that,
Oh.
whatever. But yeah, they were ones that I won off of Facebook back a while ago. So I got them here.
You got to put those on one of your frames. Put one of the black pearls on there so you could have the black. You fly the black pearl, dude.
Right.
You are Captain
Get
Jack.
a TPU mount for the front, with the pearl in it.
Right.
Dude, those are like probably worth about $30-$40 a piece.
Really? That's
Black
awesome. Yeah.
So the white one wasn't as much. I think it's like about $15 or something in value because they're so common, but the dark ones are hard. But yeah, you can get all kinds of different colors and everything else. I've seen so many different things on Facebook trying to sell stuff. Little treasure hunts and stuff like that where they got just random knickknacks and stuff like that. I've seen people selling like postcards, old postcards they had. Just selling postcards on Facebook. Got like a stack of 150 or something here. $3, $5. All
Wow.
kinds of stuff, man. She does pretty good though. Enough that she's enjoying it. She's getting all kinds of cool jewelry for free and stuff from selling and
Right. Yeah.
all that too. So it's like, yeah, all right. She's happy. Happy wife, happy life.
So does she do like those? There's those groups, or like seller groups where they play games, and if you win, everybody that plays has to buy like a certain amount of money of stuff through you, and they do these raffles, and it helps boost their sales.
Yeah, she hasn't done anything like that. I think she's just worked straight with the paparazzi people and whatnot, and then the Facebook. And then she got some other people like doing some craft shows and stuff like that. Hit her up and like, hey, you want to come or whatever? Like last weekend we had my dad's funeral Saturday, so she went and dropped off like a whole bunch of jewelry to some lady or whatever, and she was going up to the craft show or whatever, and she displayed all her jewelry for her or whatever while she was taking care of the funeral stuff or whatever for her. So it was cool.
That's cool.
She
Yeah.
plans on doing that this summer. Like my mom does a bunch of craft shows, paints glass like vases and stuff. So she does that and goes to craft shows. So my wife's planning on going along on some of those. And,
you just laugh at them like, ha ha, you paint them, I print them.
Yeah.
I've printed a couple of them. They're pretty cool, actually.
I printed her a yarn bowl.
Nice.
Like about this tall out of that multicolored print that I got. That metallic.
Perfect.
Stuff.
Yeah.
And it's got like a little hook into it so she can put her yarn through in a couple little spots. And she could have like 3 balls of yarn and different holes coming out.
Oh, so it like spools for them too?
You ball it up and then you just set it in the bowl and then it's got a hole out the side. So
Dude, that's nice.
There's like, I think there's one big one and then there's like 3 smaller holes or whatever. So you could have like 4 different strands coming out or whatever. And
that's a cool idea.
Looks pretty good. She loved it.
I can appreciate a functional print.
Playing on the floor and
right.
Whereabouts in America are you guys?
I'm in central Michigan.
I'm just outside Chicago.
And Ed's way down in Florida. Yeah, Plummett's just down the road from me.
Chips.
We got into FPV and met each other shortly after, and we've been flying for about 3 years together. Almost now. Me and Plummet.
You've met through droning, yeah?
Yes. I got into droning and was watching YouTube and found the FPV NoobTube community. And Adam had already found them. And he was droning, and he's like a half-hour drive from me. And we saw a video. I was like, oh, you guys fly local or whatever? And the guy that put the video up through the Noob crew said, no, I don't live there, but I'll hook you up with somebody that does, and hook me up with Adam. And we've been flying ever since.
Yeah, I don't know anybody here that flies.
It's tough when there's nobody around.
There's one lad on YouTube now, but he flies over the west of Ireland, which is 200 miles from here, where I am. Like, so that's the only one. I've never seen anybody fly in Dublin. I'm the only one like flies in Dublin.
That makes it rough, bro, because flying alone kind of sucks.
I enjoy it. I enjoy it now because I cycle a lot, so everywhere I go, I tend to bring the drone with me and then upload me videos onto YouTube and stuff. So
I do the same thing. That's exactly what I do. I got a bike and I put they're basically like saddlebags on my bike, and I load all my stuff, my drones onto the bike, and I go for a ride.
I need to get back doing that. I used to cycle quite a bit, and I haven't done that in a few years.
I've cycled
before I got into droning.
Yeah, I'm too lazy for that.
I had shoulder issues and whatnot. I had shoulder surgery, and so it took me off the bike, and I kind of got off the bike and really never got back on. I did a couple of times here and there.
Well, you can put high-rise handlebars on the bike, so you wouldn't have the problems with your shoulder then. Because
I've got some mountain bikes with the suspension. I got road bikes and whatnot. But I was doing a lot of cycling. Like I did like 1,800 miles in one summer cycling.
Yeah, that's good.
So I was into it quite a bit. And when it did the shoulder thing, it just all the beating and pounding on my shoulder now, I just can't take it that much anymore. So I haven't really got back into it. Got into stuff that doesn't hurt me as much.
Yeah, high-rise handlebars, it'll solve that problem for you. Get back on the bike.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the term mechanical doping?
No.
Mechanical doping is what they call e-bikes.
Okay. They're lazy though. They're for lazy cyclists.
Yes, you are spot on. They're awesome.
Don't tell me you've got an electric bike.
Yeah, I have an electric. It's an electric mountain bike. Yep.
No, you want a proper bike where you pedal yourself.
Yes. See, all the bicycle dudes that I've ever met they all do that. Like, oh, you have an e-bike? Like, unfriend me, bro.
It reminds you, I was watching the darn Tour de France this year in July, this last July, and the big commercial was, I think it was one of the top cyclists from the Tour de France was on a regular bike, and he's pushing up this hill, and there's this little old lady on an electric bike. She's just cranking along up the hill with this e-bike. She gets up to the top of the hill about the same time as him. It was the biggest. Yeah, dude.
Dude, that happened to me. That happened to me. I was going to my park and it's uphill, and I see like 12 or 15 of these dudes wearing spandex and helmets on their bikes, and they're pedaling and pedaling and pedaling up this incline. I don't even remember if I was pedaling.
They were
right by them.
You by the time they hit the top of that hill.
Dude, I got like 12 or 15 real dirty looks that day.
I bet you did.
It was awesome. I laughed the entire time.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
thought about one of those way back in the day. But nah, I thought about making a motorized one. Is what I really thought about. Just taking a mountain bike and like getting the old weed whip out and converting it over and making me 35-mile-an-hour cut.
My buddy did it. My buddy did that. You want to know what the problem is with it? Police. It makes too much noise, dude. Someone's gonna call on you. Yep. That's what my buddy did. And he was riding it up and down the block for a couple days. And the next thing you know, 5-0 rolls up and they're like, dude, that thing is illegal. And someone's called on you because you've been up and down the block.
Get on the main roads and you'll be all right.
Oh, man, I was cracking up. But that's how I got into the e-bike, dude. The e-bike makes no noise. You'd never know, man, except for the fact that everyone's pedaling their ass off and I'm just straight cruising. Like, I'll pedal if I want to.
That's funny.
Oh, man, it is really fun.
I can just see it. I mean, Indigo's a pretty big dude. These guys are all like 150 pounds and all these. They're like, just a huff along. He's over
there. Yep. Probably had a doobie hanging out of my mouth. Oh, dude. Yeah, that was fun.
Are there law restrictions for electric bikes in America? No, like for on the road, like there's restrictions here. They're only allowed to go, I think it's 28 miles an hour. Or...
In our area, we can actually ride on the road. But we're a cycle-friendly area here, like Portland, Oregon type area. We're like one of the bicycle mecca type areas. So we've got like bicycle lanes and everything going through town. So you can ride them through there, no problem. They don't have a problem. Like mopeds and whatnot under a CC, you can ride right on the sidewalks.
Wow.
The cycle lanes here in Dublin as well, but the cops are forever stopping people on electric bikes here in Dublin. Anyway, I don't know about the rest of Ireland now, but in Dublin, as soon as a cop sees somebody on an electric bike, they're pulling them over, just giving them grief.
Yeah.
Wow. You know what? Honestly, I never thought about it because it makes no noise and it looks just like a mountain bike. The only, like the main stem of the frame where they would go under the seat is where the battery mounts.
Yeah.
And that's it. The motor is in the wheel hub. There's like a wheel hub on the rear wheel. So you don't even realize it's a motor. It just looks like a rear wheel.
Yeah.
So you'd never even know it's an e-bike unless you really looked at it, and then you were like, wait a minute, why is that part of the frame so thick? Otherwise, you'd have no idea. And to be honest with you, if I'm rolling down the road and a cop rolls by, I might pedal a little.
Yeah, I've been coasting for 5 miles now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
I drive a truck. I'm not pedaling nothing.
Man, there's bicycles here. People ride bicycles around here all the time. I see plenty of e-bikes, and they look pretty cool. I'm like, wait a minute, that bike's got to be electric, and I haven't seen him pedal for a while.
Yeah, I get that. But I just bought a new truck, so I'm not pedaling nothing. I'm driving it.
Yeah, I understand.
There's like 110 miles of trail around here with all these ponds and lakes, and there's a golf course. So, like, dude, having a bike over here has been awesome. It's just cool. You just go cruise, man. You get lost. It's great.
That's not a bad idea, though. In and out of spots to rip.
Dano says he's packing, sold his house, and moving.
You see a lot more than you do in a car.
Thank you, Val. I love that damn thing. It's a nice truck.
You see a lot more though on a push bike. than in a
Except for
car.
a couple pictures. I'm waiting.
Oh, I see Ed's cat is requesting a safety meeting. This is something I take very seriously. I'm going to have to be right back.
Just like that, gone.
Oof. Or is it Puff? Anyway. Yeah. So yeah, I'm waiting on the radio to come in, and I still got 3 quads that I can fly, but this weather's crap, dude. I'm so done with it. It's like not even, you don't even want to walk outside. It's so bitter cold with the wind. They said it feels like 10 at like 6 o'clock tonight.
Oh, it's cold, bro. I don't want to fly this shit. I really don't.
No, it's
But
no.
your batteries don't last though in the cold. Like it cut your
No,
battery
right.
half. Like
Right.
It's not the batteries, dude. It's my hands. I don't want to be out in it.
Oh,
I'm fine. I'm fine in the summertime. Me and Mike, when we fly, we usually get like 4 minutes of battery. In the winter, we get 2, but by the time we're done with that 2, our hands are fucking
Like cold.
Cold.
I think that's probably one of the reasons I don't do FPV is because the battery life is so short, and there's nothing more annoying than charging up batteries. And if you're I bring my dog out for a walk, and I could be out for 2 or 3 hours, and like you only get 40 minutes, like with the 3 batteries, say, or 45 minutes.
So to give you an idea, Joe Mac, it is currently -7 Celsius in Midland, Michigan. With the wind chill at 28 kilometers per hour, it feels like -16 Celsius.
I don't think
the temps right now.
It's never been that cold here. not in my lifetime, anyway. Maybe you might get down to 5 or 6 or 7 degrees Celsius.
That's what me and Adam are dealing, and Indigo's probably dealing with about the same. Not much different than that.
Yeah,
Mike, what was that? Like 2 or 3 years ago, at one time, we were colder than the moon.
Yeah,
colder than the moon.
Yeah.
Oh, that would definitely be cold.
Yeah, it dropped down like -60s or something like that for like a day or 2 or something like that. It was. They were like, run all your water, everyone. They weren't just like your trailer houses run your water. Everyone was run your water, make sure your heat.
Yeah. We're -3 Celsius right now.
Ed, you're 52 degrees Fahrenheit where you are.
Yeah,
Florida, bro.
He's in
he's in the tropics.
But he's next to the ocean.
Yeah.
All I know is we have no mosquitoes.
I call it near the ocean.
Yeah, there ain't no mosquitoes there right now, that's for sure.
Right.
I'm about 10-minute cycle from the ocean. But
wow.
It's
My mom posted last week, Rhino, that she found a mosquito flying in the house. Yes. So with these warm temps, she found a mosquito in the house. So it must have been like a week ago. But yeah.
Well, yeah, that had to be on that day we hit almost 50. Damn. That's an eager mosquito, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's a diehard.
Like one of the queens or something coming back out the door.
Right.
See me like, oh, look at you, you little survivor. Nope.
I've seen a lot of birds and whatnot coming around lately, so we're starting to get the temps where they're coming in. So
you know what I don't
spring
see?
Is officially Sunday, and they said early spring this year, so I'm waiting for the temps to change.
Do you guys have lightning bugs?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I remember there being like just tons of them when I was a kid, and they're not like that anymore. Summertime, you might see a couple of them here and there. That's it.
On my skin to see it glow.
Oh yeah, up here, dude, they're everywhere.
Yeah,
I think.
You ever done that to go right on? You catch the lightning bug and rub it on your skin?
Oh man, we used to do that. We used to smear them. I mean, we used to, we used to do that. But that's what I'm saying. You'd go outside at night and just wipe your arm, and you'd have like 5 of them. I mean, there were tons of them, and now we'd never see them.
Wooded areas and whatnot.
This is a wooded area. That's what I'm saying. They're not around.
You stick one
Weird,
to
man.
a firecracker and throw it up in the air, and green stuff comes down.
Yeah, because they're everywhere up here. In the summertime, there's millions of them.
That's good. That's good to hear that, because I don't see them here like that anymore.
Oh. And Joe, me and Mike, we got freshwater oceans.
We got the Great Lakes. We've got Huron, Erie, and Superior.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Don't forget Lake Michigan, Mike.
Yeah.
What all that white crap blows off of, that lake effect crap.
That's what all that is blowing off of right now to put us at -17 or something like that. So, yeah. Coming off that lake effect. It's all coming from Canada and the north and whatnot.
We've a few lakes here in Ireland, but you would probably refer to them as ponds.
We would, yeah. We would up here.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think the largest lake in Ireland is probably only 1.5 miles.
Oh, huge. We got little lakes like that around here. Local lake that I go fishing on and water skiing on, or the beach and all that is, I think it's probably like 3 miles long and about a half a mile to 3/4 of a mile wide.
In Michigan, you can walk a mile either direction and find water.
Yep. There's ponds, lakes, streams, everything. It's so wet up here. It's fun though.
Oh, it's definitely fun.
Always an opportunity to go fishing. Just fish. If you're fishing rivers, fish north of Midland.
I've never fished in my life.
Down chemicals in Midland. Anything south of Midland, you're getting the flood off. E. coli.
I never understood fishing. Like, it seems like a thing you could do in about 5 minutes with a stick of dynamite and a net.
No. No.
Stick of dynamite. Without your local store for a stick of dynamite, huh?
I fish and hunt, and that's how you go to jail. And
that's why M80s are water.
This is why I'm not a fisherman.
Yeah, you go to jail in Michigan real fast.
How come everything I do, everyone wants to put me in jail? Like, damn it, man.
Well, a stick of dynamite's a bit extreme, though. It's not something you could carry in your back pocket, you know.
Maybe a half stick.
And you have to find someone that'll sell you one, so I don't know.
Oh, I could get that. Yeah, that's no problem. I could find that.
It's probably easier over in America than it is here. Like,
Kobe MX Goon, welcome to the
Joe,
chat.
we call that fireworks.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a phone call away.
Even fireworks are illegal in Ireland. You're not allowed to have fireworks in Ireland. Most people do it, or they go up to north of Ireland.
Here for quite a while for fireworks. You couldn't do anything that like left the ground or like that, went up in the air or did loud pops and whatnot. They've lifted it now. We're pretty much like Missouri and whatnot. You can do anything any time of the year now. Mortars and everything.
That's awesome.
They have a thing in Florida. It's the same thing, Mike. But if you're using them for agricultural purposes, it's okay. So everybody signs this little thing. Yeah, it's just for agriculture.
No, it's farming, boys.
Kill skeeters.
That tannerite sure did make a big hole, I'll tell you what, though.
Oh, yeah. That 308 did nothing.
No, that kind of fishing, Ryan, is that Crocodile Dundee fishing right there, brother.
I don't know. I mean,
that's what he was doing in that second movie he did.
Really? Yeah. It just makes sense to me. It goes off, you cruise around you with the net, you scoop up all the fish, you're back on the shore in 10 minutes.
Yeah, but it's not the same as the fight.
The dynamite would blow the fish to pieces, though. Like, you'd come up with bits of fish rather than whole fish.
Maybe some at the bottom, but that shockwave goes. It goes, man. You'll get some good whole pieces.
Lovers make a fortune off of fish bits, though. It's like popcorn shrimp, popcorn chicken, popcorn fish.
Yeah.
It's a good thing Eric's not in here. He would be cringing.
I know.
What do you mean? He freaking
I
beats
wonder how far an alligator guard can fly with an M80.
I think if I just reminded him that fish have been eating his tyro, he probably would be less mad about it.
Yeah.
They've been feeding off that quad now for 6 months.
I know.
I got a question.
He's gonna have like polywogs and stuff attached to it when he gets it.
Ed, where's that Flight 1 rig, bro?
Well,
it's closer than Carlos is. Carlos still ain't gave me his dang address.
Really?
Yep.
What?
Dude, he's got a Flight 1 controller sitting on my desk for a month now and ain't touched it.
Hang on, I'll PM you my address right now. I got this.
Yeah, really. I mean, seriously, if he's not responding.
He mentioned something the other day. I seen him in his chat. He's like, oh, or Ed, he said something to Ed. Oh, yeah, that's right. I got to do that. And still haven't done it.
Yeah, well.
Email, fish guy.
It's called a giveaway. You don't accept the giveaway, somebody else gets you gift.
Fish guy.
I want to try that new board, dude. I'm kind of excited about it. That new H7 board sounds really appealing.
Oh yeah. Oh, dude, you know me. Yeah.
But like, and this is cheesy, but like the thought of having a cooler heads-up display, like better graphics for your heads-up display, that's awesome. I'm into it. Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm down.
Right?
Would there be any breakup in that, like regular FPV, you know?
Say that again?
A heads-up display not on screen. That'd be the way. So you can pop it up and down.
What are you doing, Alfred?
That new board, though, I think is only a 2020, and it has 30-30 mounting holes.
You snap them off if you don't want them.
That's the one. Yeah, I think that's how they're going to do that board. And if Preston was accurate, they started, I think they started producing those this week. Those guys are back to work.
I'll be buying one real soon.
Yeah, when they open up orders for it, I'll get one. I'll try it out.
I noticed it was RDQ, I think it was, has the OSDs on clearance, but they're out of stock. But they've got them listed as clearance for the regular Flight 1 OSD.
Because the new one's coming out.
Yep. They've got the OSD Lite now, too, and everything else. So the actual original OSD is now out of commission.
What the fuck? Seriously, I love they're making it, but man, I got fucking boards that's laying around. Hold on.
Well, they'll still use it and whatnot. It's still usable. Sure. They're going to keep upgrading as far as updating the firmware and whatnot, but they're just not going to continue making that particular board now.
Yeah. Except this one. Me personally, and I think Mike agrees with me, so does Ryan, I do not like the plug shed.
No, me either. I hate it.
Their plugs are cheap.
Yeah, I don't like it.
It's the wires. It's not the plugs themselves. It's the wires to the plug where they've got them set in.
You mean these damn things that that do not fit into anything?
The board itself is great, but the plugs suck.
Yeah, I'd rather just solder my shit. I'm cool with that.
I'm playing around and just trying to get things laid out, and I accidentally pull a little bit on a wire, and it comes right out of the darn pin plug. You know, the wire part does? That ain't right. I mean, we're not pulling that hard.
Right. No, I don't like any of those plugins, man. When I first started, I thought they were great. And now that I can solder.
You plug in, but if they're not going to hold up and you're going to have to freaking change out a wire because you got to have a new pin set in.
Yeah. It's so frustrating, too, when that happens.
And for me, it kind of takes something away because I like to solder. You know what I mean? I think we all like the solder.
I do,
so
yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I'm just going to get the light version and just make it, because I can solder really quick, dude. This is Flight 1, it's easy. And I've soldered probably like 3 boards now. And it's all the same. It's done.
I think that's most of it. Is he's scared to build, but he has been going on Mitch's stream. Like Sunday night, he went on and hung out with Mitch on the live stream and whatnot, and he sounded like he was getting a little bit more confident that he might think about building. But like I said, I still haven't gotten the email back from him on the darn address.
He's kind of got this.
Well, Crystal said he's kind of one of those paranoia kind of guys or whatever.
Yeah, that's
about giving out info or anything.
what I was looking for.
I hit her up to see if she'd give me the address, and I haven't gotten it from her either. So I don't know.
I don't do paranoia, and me and Mike both paid for that thing. So
yeah, Adam officially paid for it. I
spin the wheel.
Yeah, seriously. If he doesn't want it, seriously, I want that thing to go somebody who's actually going to put it.
I say we give him another week. If he doesn't give me some info, I'll hit him an email tomorrow morning.
Right there, dude. Right there. That's a Source One with a Mamba F7 in it that I would take out and put a new Flight 1 board in.
Yeah, seriously, Carlos. If you're not going to get it, we're going to send this fucking Ryan.
It's sealed. Well, it was.
Jet to Vancouver.
Brand new Flight 1.
It would cost more to send it than it would to buy it, bro.
Yeah, right. I got a couple of nice flight controllers sitting in the toolbox.
Yeah.
If it's Betaflight, it's not a nice flight controller.
One is the that TTR F7, and then the other is that T-Motor F4. Those are both decent FCs, man.
Yeah, actually, they really are. To be honest with you.
Seems like there's a lot more to FPV to learn than it would be, say, flying a regular drone.
Oh yeah,
big time.
A lot of it and preparing it.
FPV is a very committed hobby.
And expensive because you keep
No, not really.
If you keep crashing, though, no.
No, not really. You buy your radio.
I mean, you just got to learn to wire a couple things here and there.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy.
Well, hey, Joe Mac, there's also some great little loops to start off with. You know, and those are a great thing to get you going because a lot of the little loops fly pretty big. And then you get your radio and your goggles to fly that. And then later you can think about building your own bird like all these guys do.
Yeah.
I mean, I've gotten some great, what they call bind and fly, where they already have the receiver on them and everything. You just tell them what receiver you want, and you can fly them practically out of the box. You just got to bind them to your radio. That's it.
Some of those diatone bind and flies are, dude, you can't build them for that price.
No, you really can't. But I mean, really, as far as building them, this is my brand new rig.
Nice.
This is a rig that's only, I don't know, 4 or 5 months old. Dude, I probably got 6 hours in building both of these. It's not hard, especially with Flight 1.
Right.
You know, what's up with Flight 1 only using one signal for crossfire? I wonder if that's why you're having a problem.
I'm not no more.
Did you go back?
Nope, I figured it out.
What was it?
You just saw on the flight control, you got inverted and normal. You just had to bridge one to the other. Once I figured it out, I was like, "Oh shit, dude!"
For cross shot, you mean?
That's all it is.
You need it on normal, not on inverted.
Yeah, normal, not inverted. That's all it is.
Yep, it's one little tab.
Are you still using one wire?
One wire.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, you didn't have problems though until you went to cross shot, right?
That's when I started having problems.
Okay.
Because
I didn't do it yet, just because of that.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Wait till the stable version comes out.
Okay.
And wait till somebody else flies it first.
Well, yeah, like a dumbass like me and tells you don't do it.
Yeah.
That's only on flight 1 though. Like the beta flight guys are like swearing by it, like it's the best thing since.
Oh, that's an older one.
Dude, I mean, it doesn't really affect flight 1, to be honest with you, because it's a radio protocol. It doesn't affect your flight control at all.
No, but what the thing is that lower latency.
Yeah. I don't know. It fucked with me bad, and I converted all my shit the other day. So I went back to regular Crossfire, and I took that off my radio, and I put regular open text on it. Ooh, sorry guys. And I haven't flew it yet, but I think that's going to make a big difference. And also with TBS Crossfire, there's different frequencies you can use. You got 868 and you got 915. So I was on 868, so I'm going to try 915 to see how that does.
Is your inversion or normal?
Dude, on the 858, my normal park that I go practice at, as soon as I hit like the perimeter of where I normally like fly, I was getting low RSSI warnings. I'm like, dude, this isn't right. I mean, I'm only hundreds of feet away. Like, how is this possible? And as soon as I switched to the 900, dude, my RSSI like is solid 99. It's awesome.
And talking to Joe, Holy Squish, that's what he's saying. Switch it to 915 and watch. And I'm looking forward to trying it.
Yeah, dude, it definitely made a big difference. And like I've told people this before, what sold me was when I flew in that parking garage with Chuckit. We were in and out and around the parking garage and all over the place, and I never had any RSSI issues. Well, I didn't think anything of it. It's Crossfire. It's going to be amazing. Well, that night, I checked the settings on the Crossfire module, and I messed up, and I had it set to 10 milliwatts. I was on 10 milliwatts that whole time and never had a problem. In and out of different concrete floors, no problem.
250 milliwatts is more than you'll ever need with Crossfire.
Yeah.
And that's why when everybody made a big deal with the Tango 2, it's only 250 milliwatts. I'm like, are you crazy? Where are you going to need more than that? Yeah, dude. Way more.
Tango 2 so far is that you can't use it for FR Sky, and I've got quads that are FR Sky, and I'm sure that some of these whoops aren't Crossfire capable and probably won't be Crossfire capable at any time. Or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
we're in the same boat, dude.
You gotta have a second radio or whatever with you to play. That's the only reason I don't want to go right.
But all my big shit is Crossfire. And you know how dope it would be to fold those sticks down, throw that thing in a bag, and roll out like,
If my bag wasn't so conformed to what I use right now, I probably would, you know. But my radio now I can use all, you know, well, I will be. My QX7 I can't do for shit with Crossfire right now. I don't know.
See, on Crossfire, I'm looking at 500 on it because fuck it, why not? I got the full size text, why not? I know I don't need it, but it converts to what it needs once you set the level. So.
Or do you use dynamic power?
Oh, I use everything.
If you use dynamic power, you're not going to be at 500 when you launch. It's close. You're going to be at like 10. And as the quad gets further out, it increases the power output.
Exactly.
Dude, that's awesome. That's what I do too. And I have mine set for 100. I don't go over 100 for a part.
Honestly, you don't even need 50.
I just put mine at 250 when I got it and left it there. Ain't never messed with it. Never had to mess with it.
Is that your signal power you're talking about? Is it?
Yeah, Crossfire.
Yeah.
It's got different settings, so you can go anywhere from 10 watts up to, depending on which Crossfire unit you have, up to 2 watt. I think is the max. Yeah,
2 watts. Mine can do 2 watts.
Yeah, I can go up to 500 or something like that on mine. I think.
Basically, Joe, DJI can do what? 3 miles. Crossfire can do 15 plus.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is the next to the top.
Here, and I'll show you mine.
Got the big one.
Here's mine.
Nice down. And then there's the mini, a smaller one.
Okay, Crossfire people. Okay, listen, just stop a minute. Daffy Dub brings up.
That's the full size.
Oh, mine's not on.
Oh shit, let me turn mine on. Hold on.
Mine's in the box.
It's all about dynamic power.
And I got all this bullshit here, so you can't even see it. Hold on, let me take it off.
Crossfire.
Because you gotta have a strap.
About dynamic power. Because you sound like you've got the biggest grasp on it.
Oh, I do.
FPVers don't fly very far though, do they? Within a couple of 100 feet.
God damn it, I got all this shit in here.
There's kind of two ends of the spectrum to that, Joe. You got guys that do like the freestyle stuff and they're not really going far, and the other end is like the long range guys, which, as far as I've observed, those are guys more on the west side of the country where there's more desert and mountains and open area. And like those Nevada dudes, those guys do long range where they'll just go and fly off into the mountains for miles.
I've seen a guy now in Hawaii called Dustin Dunhill.
Oh, sure.
Dustin Dunhill down in Hawaii. Yeah, he's just got
a lot of long range flying.
He took that little Mavic Mini 3.43 miles out. That's on a Wi-Fi connection. That's not only like your regular radio. That's your Wi-Fi connection. I went 3.43 miles out and back.
That's crazy, dude. Yeah, that's crazy.
But isn't there a law saying you're supposed to keep it within line of sight as well?
I already told you, we don't care about that.
Right. Yeah. You could play that. I mean, look at Philly Mike. Philly Mike flies Philadelphia all the time. You can't tell me his drones are always in line of sight.
Right.
None of them. Right. Dude, as soon as you drop those goggles down,
he's up
no longer line of sight.
100 feet away. True, yeah. Line of sight. But yeah, it's supposed to be line of sight.
Wait, is this illegal?
Not really with mine. I've been tough.
I mean, my bird is always line of sight, even though I have the goggles on.
The goggles are the best line of sight there is.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, really, Mike's right.
The goggles.
I'm just saying, if I rip the goggles off, I probably could see it falling into the woods or something.
Yeah, because that, like, really, that helps so much. I just watched myself crash. I mean, really, I've been there. We all been there. I don't need to. Yeah, I can see it in my goggles just fine.
Well, I mean, first of all, okay, you're looking at a screen. You're not looking in the direction of the drone because you're seeing what the drone is seeing, so you don't know which way to look.
And that is 100% safer.
Dude,
I know, because you can see what the hell is going on.
The safest thing you could do is just fly over a whole bunch of people, because then you have all those spotters.
Yeah.
I just don't use it. This is actually set up on a 6-inch Martian is what I've got my R9 set for. But I'm switching pretty much everything to Crossfire now. I haven't used the R9 a whole lot, but it seems all right. But Crossfire is just so much simpler as far as connectability and everything else these days.
Definitely.
I just bought an R9 receiver, so I'm going to keep this one on so that I've got it around and actually keep it on my 6-inch, just so I've got comparability between R9 and Crossfire. But
I like updating Crossfire stuff.
That's so simple. That TBS agent's so smooth, dude.
Dude, you use the agent, and the agent's like, "Oh, go grab a beer and sit on the couch. I got this, man. Don't worry about it."
Oh, you want to find this when we're done? Okay, no problem.
I got you. You want fries with that?
Yeah, that TBS agent is, and from my understanding, that TBS agent is only the beginning of this platform that they're working with. By the time they're done, your goggles, your radio, your VTX, everything will all be linked through this TBS agent and through their system, where you're going to be able to go in and say, you want to change your goggles real quick? You change it, and it changes to your quad.
See, that's going to be the thing that makes me switch from rapid fire to fusion.
Yeah, that's right. A fusion module and TBS Crossfire.
Right. It's not there yet, but that's where they're going.
Oh yeah, it's all in the works, man.
Yes. Right. I just got the Orcas with rapid fire. I'm not. Nope.
Right. Yeah, I don't blame you. Dude, I'm in this. I bought the HDOs with rapid fire, and then all this new shit came out. I'm like, Sorry, man. I'm gonna rock what I got for a while. It was expensive, man.
I'm thinking about getting the rapid fires yet, but I don't know if the rapid fires will work well with these Attitude V4s. They say there's like a power thing with some
I
of the
think there
goggles.
is. Yeah.
So I haven't checked to see if they'll work with the Attitude V4s. I figure I'll hit Bardwell up and ask him. He'd know.
Yeah,
shit,
I think there is
Mike.
a mod you do for that.
Yeah, there's one way to find out, bro. My
Yeah,
God,
just a
I
quick
we
connection
pull
of
the
the
module
motor,
up from
like,
here. Yeah.
Right.
get more power. But yeah, Phantom, what's going on, buddy? You made it tonight.
Yeah. I did notice with my orcas though, because the view, dude, the view is amazing. But with my Amways, it was smaller, so I could it's a little easier. But with my orcas, the image is way bigger. But I do think I gotta get those what the fuck you call them?
Diopter,
Diopters.
your glasses.
Yeah, for my glasses. I think I do gotta get them, which is no big deal. It's like $60.
You're getting a lot more vivid visual for your eyes, and your eyes being bad already. It probably gives it so much they're just over attentive on the screen now.
What's the field of view on those?
Oh, dude. I think like I don't want to be incorrect. It's fucking huge.
You were gonna say 100.
Let's put it this way. I'm a diehard 16:9, and 4:8 is fucking huge.
See, I gotta switch to that next. I'm on 4:3.
4:8. That's the funny thing.
Yeah, dude. I do not like 4:8, and I'm telling you what, on these goggles,
you're gonna love it, dude.
It's fine.
Bigger screens and better videos, all it'll be for me to adjust because I fly 4.8 with the Attitude V4s anyway.
Yeah, dude. Seriously, it was like going from a 19-inch TV to a fucking 60-inch TV. It's nuts.
Right.
That's pretty wild.
But I can't. It's not the goggles. It's my eyes. So I got to get those diopters and.
I don't know. I really like the field of view of the HDOs, and it's low. I want to say they're like 37 or some shit. But you have the whole thing in view. Like you don't really move your eyes to the corners of the screen. Really, you see everything.
I flew Chucks, HDOs. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you what, they don't have shit on the Orcas.
Well, I'm sure.
They're nuts. But my eyes, I have to be able to. I got to fit my subscription, basically.
Does the Orca use 2 monitors or is it 1?
No, it's 2.
Okay.
Oh yeah, dude, they're using Sony lenses and they're badass. I wish you could try them.
Why haven't I ever seen you with glasses on, Adam?
Because he only used them for driving.
I would try them if you went to IO and didn't ditch us.
I didn't ditch you. My work ditched me.
How far of a drive is that for you, Indigo? What is that, about a half hour?
No, it's like 5 or 6, I think.
Is it really that far?
Yeah.
What did we say? It was 8 for us, Adam?
Like 5.
Man.
Yeah, we're probably gonna get, because I'm bringing, my girlfriend's coming with, and I'm gonna bring Loki, so we'll probably just try and get like a hotel room somewhere close.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna make it down for that or not. I'm hoping to still.
No, Phantom. I wish I could. I'm telling you what, me and Mike trade, and Mike knows me. I would raise some hell. I would definitely let them know my opinion.
Hiya, Chronic.
Yeah, I heard about that with those EV300s. I haven't really followed them too much because I'm just not in the market for goggles, good or bad or ugly. I don't need any freaking more goggles. But
didn't you EV300?
Actually, that's a lie. I do want another set of goggles. I want like a cheap set of goggles just for ride-alongs.
I saw UAV Features just did a for the EV300s or whatever, and he said those things sucked.
They'll fix it. If it's a firmware fix, hopefully they fix it.
Yeah, the latency on it is supposed to be insanely crazy, like 30 or something like that.
Here's the lenses, right?
So they're round.
Yeah.
Like the HD.
Here's the top. You power it up. Well, you got. This is what's cool about these. You can change everything in there. So you can either do one tap turns on, or you can hold and tap. So turn them on. One tap. Of course it's not. Hold on.
You got a battery plugged in?
Battery's dead, is it?
Oh no, I don't. Hold on. Okay.
Yes, I will smoke to that, buddy.
Step one,
Okay.
battery.
So now they're on. Okay, now the fan. The fan is right here.
And it's got 2 fans on it too.
Oh, dude, it's got
One for the cooling system and one for your eyes as well.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, this thing is nuts. Oh, I think my battery might be dead. Hold on.
I do like the Orcas. I just don't know if I want to spend that money to switch everything up and go to OLED. And I don't know.
Do it when you're ready to get new goggles. Don't do it just because you're thinking about it.
I've been on these goggles for 3-4 years, man, running the True Ds with Attitude V4s. I'm ready.
Did you say 3 or 4 years?
Yeah.
Throw those in the dumpster. I'm just kidding.
The Attitude V4s, man.
That's what I had. That was my first goggle. Was those V4s?
Them babies are pristine.
Then you turn the fan on. It's click and play, dude.
That is my exact pair of first. That was my first pair of goggles with the V4 with the True D.
Yeah. Hey, Mike, guys. Hey, you guys. We all have this problem. Every one of us. Find FPV. Hey, you know when you tilt your head and you lose signal, and you don't realize it? Watch these. Listen to it.
So it's telling you pick your head up.
As soon as you tilt your head.
Oh, it's got like an elevation level in there, so you know when.
Oh yeah, and up too.
You know,
for Adam, does it tell you when you're going left and right like Stevie Wonder too?
That's my move right there.
No, but I'm okay with that. We all do it. We all do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took video of myself one day while I was flying FPV. I had a action cam on a tripod. It was pretty funny.
I've tried the DJI goggles. You can move your head and the drone turns wherever you're looking, sort of. Or if you look down or up, it kind of follows your head tracking, sort of.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Turning your head, by the way, doesn't help you see the bird better.
No, it just makes you look retarded and your buddies give you shit about it.
That's how you put English on the flight controls, you know.
Dude, I lean. There's no doubt. I definitely, if I'm banking a left turn, I'm standing at an angle. There's no doubt.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm surprised Chronix isn't switching everything over to DJI.
I just can't do it yet. I'll wait until they come out with something new. I'll wait till the new one comes out and it's a little bit more polished.
For that stuff for DJI systems and everything, it's all so new. I don't want to be the tester.
You know
what I mean? I don't want to be the guinea pig.
I was really hoping Fat Shark was like that Bifrost system was going to be better and different.
Kick. And I don't know if that's because it's so limited right now, which Trappy's saying there's supposed to be more coming to it and whatnot, but I don't know how soon or anything else either. You know what I mean?
Right.
See, Mike will tell you with me, once I got something stuck in my head and I want it, I want it.
I'm the same way, dude.
Yeah.
He sat on them Orcas for a month and a half before he ordered them.
That's exactly why I put the blinders on to new goggles, because if I get infatuated with something, damn it, man, I'm going to have to get it, you know?
Exactly. I did the same thing with this truck I just bought. I'm looking at my old truck and then I'm looking at the truck I want. Then I look at the truck I got and I'm like, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. So I bought a new truck.
What's happening from New York?
Novice Quads. What's up, Crystal?
Novice Crystal. What's up, guys? Chronix.
Crystal's ears were ringing.
Dude, Kat was another one, man, when she was like, look how awesome my DJI is. I was like, God damn it. Like, I really don't want to go buy that. I'm really trying to just not pay attention to any of that HD stuff.
It's really clear though, the HD stuff. I noticed with a lot of FPVs, camera that they use or whatever, you get a lot of breakup and stuff, a lot of interference on the screen.
Right.
The HD one, some of the YouTube I've watched, and it's crystal clear. I would have thought that would have been something that you'd go for because of the loss of signal with the regular FPV goggles or cameras. I don't know. I would have assumed you'd have gone.
There isn't much of a loss of signal with the DJI system or the OLED systems and whatnot, from what I gathered with these newer systems that are coming out. But it's because of the way that the video is patching in now that they've been able to combine it so that like the rapid fire, it meshes the video together. So with the breakup, normally you would see the breakup and then it would switch antenna. Now it's taking that breakup and it's meshing, taking the best video that it's receiving off the two antennas and meshing them together so that you keep the clean video now. So it's a lot better video quality.
Yeah, I see. Like DJI, a lot of people are like, dude, why did you buy Orcas when you can get the DJI shit? Because Orcas are like
change every one of my quads every single time.
Yeah.
Orcas, I still get to fly analog systems. All my stuff's still the same. It means I get better video.
Yeah, and Orca already said, yeah, dude, we're gonna have HD real soon.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Does Orca have a built-in receiver, or did you put one in?
Orca is going to have the capabilities to live stream from the goggles.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
From the goggles, you'll be able to live stream.
Yeah, so when I fuck up and crash, you guys will see it real time.
Yeah, they're badass goggles in the works, but they're still in the works, and that's why I didn't jump on them yet.
But they're not like that. Here's the difference. They're not. This is why I bought them. This is why I spent $800. Seriously, they're future proof because they have very, very, very modern technology built into them, and they actually update them, so you can go there, upward firmware, put it on an SD card, put it in the goggles, and it uploads it.
Not to mention it's got the base so that they'll be able to change the modules and whatnot as you go for upgrading capabilities and this and that as well still. Like your Commanders didn't have that. The EV100s don't have it. That was one of the things that sold me on the Fat Sharks, is that I could change the module out. And I contemplated on these because at the time LaForge was the big thing.
Yeah.
You needed two bays for LaForge, and that didn't have that capability. So it was kind of like, and now the True D's out. That's just as good as the LaForge system from what they say. So it's worked out in the long run. So sometimes that midpoint is good versus the full point. But without everybody buying the full point, we won't know how to expect what's wrong with them, how to fix, whatever either. So
true.
Oh, no, bro, I hear you, man. It was a little deep for my pockets too, but if I fucked up, hey man, I went from spending like thousands of dollars on like 4-wheelers and fishing boats and shit like that. So if I fucked up, okay, I fucked up, I lost $800. But if I didn't, awesome.
Yeah, but you could still turn around and sell them and get a chunk of that back.
Yeah, but I don't think I made the wrong decision.
I don't think you did either. You'll enjoy them. Yep. They're awesome. It doesn't matter what direction you go. All this shit is awesome.
It's all awesome.
Right.
3-day weekend coming, Crystal, to make up for that like overtime you've been putting in and all that stuff. They're gonna give you like some extra time off. Oh man, I hated inventory, especially like working at like Speedway gas station doing audits and inventories and stuff. Man, try to count that shit while everybody's still taking items off the shelf.
Oh yeah, how's that even possible?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Chris?
Hey, Chris.
What's going on, brother? We were talking about you and wings earlier, man. Edge was on. He's 3D printing a wing. Yeah, 3D printing a wing.
That'll take a while.
I think I'm going to do it too.
Yeah. If you want some links, they're in my chat from earlier or whatever. You have to go back and watch the stream, or get with Thingy or Indigo or me. I've got them in the list up top still. I haven't pulled them up all the way, but yeah, there's some 3D prints. You can print the whole wing out, dude.
See, Off Axis he said it way up earlier in the chat, but he was talking about putting LED lights in the wing. And that was the same idea I had, because I'll do mine in clear PETG, so the LEDs will shine
glow in
through.
the dark too on his. Dude, that would be wicked.
Yeah,
Right.
it would.
That,
Right.
The printers seem to take an awful long time to print stuff out, or the 3D printers. Just from the ones I've seen on YouTube, anyway, they all seem to take a long while to print stuff out.
Off Access is already printing at 75%.
It can take a long time, Joe. They are slow.
There you go. Off Access has already got his first part printed for it. He ain't even waiting. Looks like Indigo's got a long week coming.
There's somebody.
I don't have enough material. I'll have to order more.
The print's on Thingiverse, so you don't have to pay for the print or anything. So it like has tongue and groove slots, so you can slip it all together and print all the different parts. And he's printing it on an Ender 3. So
Right, that was what blew me away, dude. Because man, the CR10. Oh my, the build plate on that thing is massive, and the Ender 3 is like tiny. It's like a tiny whoop.
How big's the build plate on that CR10? Is that like 300, 310, something like that?
I'd have to look it up, but it's like 310. I want to say it's big, dude.
I thought it was pretty big.
Yeah, it's big, which kind of made it a bitch to level.
3, so you can make it taller. Oh, dude.
Yeah. Right. I might be able to print those wings in 2 pieces.
Ooh. Yeah,
because that thing's huge, dude. You could print big stuff with it.
That's some. I don't know. Yeah.
No, dude. With PETG, you could probably print at a 45 with no support. It's not gonna fall. It's crazy, dude.
Yeah. I haven't played with PETG yet. I still haven't. I haven't touched it. Adam said something about he had a roll over there he's gonna give me, but yeah, man.
Don't give up, Plummet. PETG's badass, man. That stuff's tough.
Yeah.
What's going on, Howie?
All right. I'll try it out. I'll try it out a couple more times. If it pisses me off, I'm giving it to Mike.
Adam, are you selling your commanders? Howie wants to know.
No.
No.
He said he's going to keep them for ride-alongs, Howie.
Yeah.
That's what he was saying last time I talked to him about it. Because Aaron was looking for a set possibly too, so I hit him up about it. But he said he's going to keep them.
Off Axis has a 5-inch square for a build plate. Whoa, dude.
Howie, I ordered the QX7S carbon fiber color.
Nice. Didn't go for that jumper, huh?
No, I'm not going for that jumper T16.
So everybody's on. I don't know why, but that's where everybody's on.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll know why. I know why.
It's the Futaba clone for everything, though.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's the same thing pretty much as the base Futaba, but it's compatible with all these platforms.
Doesn't Radio Link have one too? And it looks like identical. They're like exactly the same.
The 18.9 is similar to the Futaba. It's a real nice radio, but it doesn't have the link quality like that.
I'll tell you why, dude. It was Bardwell. Bardwell says, "This is the only watch on the planet I will wear from now on." And boom.
Nothing but the jumper T16. Everybody went out and bought one.
Yep, that's what happened. It's crazy, dude. That's crazy.
EBR has 2 of them for quad sake.
Yeah, see, I like Bardwell. He's very, very smart, but his word's not gospel.
Dude, he's a used car salesman. That's what happened. He turned into a used car salesman. He's
It's
peddling shit.
job now. That's
Right. He's selling stuff.
That's it.
You just got to read between the lines. He's got a lot of great info, but you got to do your homework. If he says, whatever, buy this watch, don't go buy it. Go do your homework.
Mhm.
Yep. Dude, the day all the NDAs expired on that DJI shit, Rotor Riot was a huge commercial. Every one of them was like, oh my God, this is the best. You got to get it. And at first, like, you want to jump on that hype train of this is HD and it's awesome. But then you're like, wait a minute. None of these are like flight videos. These are all commercials. Every one of them was a commercial. And that's how I was like, man, I can't get down with that. And I lost a little I don't want to say I lost respect for him, but I don't follow that shit like I used to.
This is what everybody who flies FPV needs to remember.
And
we fly for fun, not to make money.
Daffy.
You know what I mean?
There's a firmware issue, and now I get XJT D16 when I try to link up anything FR Sky. So it doesn't want to link up properly. So I went out and ordered the carbon fiber QX7S so that it's got the upgraded gimbals and whatnot.
Right.
And I'll fix this one and either use it as a secondary radio or backup, or I've got somebody else that needs a radio. So,
and what sort of prices are them the X7 that you have there, Nighttime?
Yeah, it's a QX7. I upgraded the firmware to it a few weeks ago, and now I can't get it to bind my FR Sky. It's changed the firmware to XJT D16 when it comes up on the models and stuff. It won't get off it. I've tried like all kinds of different firmware, so I don't know what I'm doing with it. So it's got to be like a firmware issue, or I did the Crossfire mod on it. I don't think that's the issue. The Crossfire seems to be connecting fine. Everything's showing up all to. So I don't think that's really the issue, but I think it's more a firmware thing. So we'll fight with it. Yeah, it does have the Crossfire on it, Novice. I got the Crossfire and the R9. So pretty much putting all my stuff on Crossfire because I like the connectability as far as the TBS agent and how easy it is versus the R9. The R9's cheaper and it works just as good, but it's a lot harder to connect. It doesn't have like a TBS agent. You plug your Crossfire into your computer, turn on the TBS agent, put some power to your quad, and the TBS agent does everything. It updates your TX, it updates your RX, it binds them together, everything all right there for you. So it's way simple. You had the same problem? Okay. Yeah, it came up as XJT D16 when I bring up the models. I've been trying to find it, and I'm like, what the hell? There's something stupid that's holding me up. And everything worked before. Issue in beta flight? I'll have to check into it and talk to Hadley. I got time this weekend. I'll have to mess with it. But anyway, I got the QX7S coming. It's got the upgraded Hall effect gimbals. It's got upgraded switches on it. So, not bad.
You're going to like those Hall gimbals, dude.
Oh, I do. I've flown.
Have you felt? Oh, they're so good. Dude, you know what? This is a guilty confession.
For a few years to upgrade my Hall gimbals and upgrade the Hall gimbals.
Oh yeah, I'm a Hall gimbal fan.
Sometimes I just sit here and flick my gimbals.
Mine's still got a pretty good spring on them and whatnot, but I can notice the slop that's starting to get into them after a few years anyway. So, not a big deal to upgrade the radio, really. PayPal credit, baby. $27.
Right. All right, guys. Couple more minutes. I gotta make dinner. I'm starving.
I think when I had my PayPal credit maxed out at one time, when I built my Alien first time, I got PayPal credit and built it off of that or whatever to build the credit up and whatnot. I think the biggest payment was like $38. So yeah, for $40 a month, and I can wait to take my time paying it. I got a $500 credit limit, so I just play with it, bounce it up, bounce it down, bounce it up. It's credit building. What the hell?
That's the spirit.
It's my quad building.
PayPal gave me a $1,500 credit limit, and I abused it. I'm paying for it. Don't get me wrong. I'm still 0% interest, but those are fuckers. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's like 90 days, same as cash and everything else. So really, I don't even have to pay interest on it if I pay it off in 3 months.
No, you just got as long as you pay it off and there's stipulations, there's no interest.
Yep.
All right, guys, I got a boogie. I gotta go eat too. I'm starving. Yeah, I'm starving too.
Later. Thanks for stopping in.
All right, buddies.
Yeah,
Later.
thanks for the invite.
Don't be a stranger.
All right, later, guys.
All right, later, homies.
See you later, Plumber.
The Jumper T8SG. Plus, it has Hall gimbals. Yeah. The old Jumper, yep. Yeah, the Jumper's been a good radio from my understanding. I don't know. I got the QX7 and I haven't had any issues with it really up until this last thing. And I'm sure it's not a big issue. It's something stupid and simple with firmwares or this or that I just ain't catching. So I figured I'd throw it out for everybody to chat tonight and see where it goes from there. But I wanted new gimbals. It's $40 to upgrade the gimbals plus tax. And then it's got upgrade switches on it, so that's a little better. So for the 184, I think it was, plus tax and whatnot. So 184 versus 100 and I think it's 110 or something like that for the regular QX7 right now. I was like, yeah, we'll go ahead and upgrade.
I was offered a Tyrannus controller and a Watt 4 plane last week.
The QX7 versus the QX7S. The X7S has a little bit better gimbals in it, and it's got better switches on it. And the only other thing it's got is it's got Bluetooth capability. So if you use the trainer port, like two radios connected together and use that trainer port that it's there, it's Bluetooth instead of a wire. But it's got to be the QX7S Bluetooth to Bluetooth. It's the only radio. So you got to have a second QX7S in order to Bluetooth it. But instead of a wire, but I've never used a trainer port actually in any of my radios. Yes, that's Joe Mack from Ireland.
Yeah.
The one and only.
I've talked to Novice Quads a couple of times now because he does be on Val's Life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've talked to him a few times.
Yeah, they get over there on Val's Life and corrupt her show for her. Those guys from New York going on.
I do watch them as well. Yeah, they're good lads.
Yeah, I'm one of those guys over there too. I'm not New York, but
I do the flight night with them on Velocidrome.
Yeah, I've been on Velocidrome with Val and them too. Yep.
Yeah. When I first started on it now, I kept crashing into the ground, but I've gotten a lot better at it now. So I'd say the next thing I'll do now will be
girlfriend's pants while she was sleeping, then let her wake up slowly, and she'll think that she shot herself. You Canadians, eh? Bunch of hustlers, eh? Take off. What's going on, JDS? I don't know that anybody's tried that, man. Don't know that I will. I'd probably get kicked out of the house.
How you doing, JDS? I recognize a couple of the names now in the chat now from other channels and stuff, and Love My Drones, Novice Quads, JDS.
Well, you Canadians are like my neighbors, you know. We're from the UK, you know. 30-point buck, eh?
Are you in the north of America then, close to Canada?
I'm in central Michigan. So we've got the UP, which butts up to Canada. So we kind of like call Canada like our sister area or whatever. Like we're really close. You get up into the UP and they sound like Canadians. They're totally, it's Arctic up there, just like Canada. we'd actually lock up. We've got a connection between Michigan and Canada and Detroit, and one up in the Sioux area, up in the UP at the Sioux locks you can get through. Otherwise, those are our two places you can get over the border in Michigan that I know of. So yeah, we even let Canada dump their trash in our state. That's how friendly we are as far as it's true. They actually ship their trash down and dump it here in Michigan, and sometimes.
Well, all the plastics in Ireland go to a company in China. All of our rubbish plastics, they all go to China. There's nowhere here that has a recycling centre for plastics. So all of Ireland, all of our plastic rubbish gets sent to China.
So you guys are holding all your plastic right now then, huh?
Pardon?
So all your plastic right now is just being stockpiled, waiting on shipping to China, huh?
Yeah.
Like China's all held up, so it's like building in piles.
There'd be a mountain of it now, all right, yeah. Although we haven't got.
We're bad, JDS. Yeah.
Free drones.
To the Great White North.
That's cold, man. That's so cold.
Dude, I'm complaining right now. I was telling Joe, we're minus 17 with the wind chill. We're minus 17 Celsius here in Michigan right now. That's cold, people.
Yeah. I need some Jim Beam for that weather too.
Sunday is the first day of spring officially, and it's supposed to be like 40 degrees in Michigan Fahrenheit. That ain't cool.
I don't know how people
That
can
ain't
live
the kind of
in
spring
cold
I
weather.
look forward to.
I don't know why people live in extreme cold like that.
My mom wanted snow. I was born in southern sunny California, San Bernardino, California, where like it doesn't get below like 40 degrees ever.
Well,
And my mom wanted snow. The only time she could see it is if we went up to the mountains to like Big Bear area and whatnot in California. And my dad, my stepdad actually, is from Flint, Michigan. So he was born up here. So we ended up moving up here so that she could have her 4 seasons a year. And I just stayed. It's not really all that bad. We get our cold times. Like this winter's been like just miserable because it's been wet and then cold and windy. So like flying drones hasn't been a big thing, and there isn't a lot of outdoor activity because there isn't a lot of snow. So it's not like anybody can go out sledding and things like that. So it's just been kind of like you might as well just tuck her down and get cabin fever in the house and watch TV or something, you know?
yeah.
So it's just been a long winter. I'm ready for it to be over.
Well, I drive RC cars as well. I have a couple of petrol ones and a couple of electric ones. So if I can't fly when I'm bringing the dog out, I'll bring a car or two with me.
There you go.
Go crawling or something. You know?
While I was up there, I spent 3 years up there in the military for the U.S. And I did some RC racing during the wintertime. We get gymnasiums of the schools or whatever, and use the carpet and set up some tracks and do some indoors. And then during the summertime, for the 3-4 months that we could, we'd be outdoors on some dirt tracks and stuff and making stuff and having a good time. That got me into RCs. That was my first induction into RC hobby itself, is the ground game and whatnot back then.
My first RC car I got when I was 7. I still believed in Santa then, so I kind of had a hankering for it as I was growing up. And then when my kids grew up and that, I decided to get back into RC, which was about 3 years ago now. I'm RC.
Yeah, that was me. My kids are growing up, and they're it's like time to get me a new hobby again. I'm not raising kids and worried about work so much. It's work and doing what I want to do now. So
yeah, same here.
New hobby. I did some guitaring and whatnot, and then I caught on to drones from Drone Race League on TV and whatnot. And I was like, oh, that looks fun.
Yeah.
And so I got into it a little bit, and it's a downhill slide from there, man. I probably got, I don't know, over the last 3-4 years, I probably put at least 15-20 grand into this hobby, I think. I don't know.
Seriously?
I ain't tried to count it up or anything. I know my first adventure, the first drone I bought was an E-Scene Racer 250, I think for $350. Came with a radio, goggles, one battery, a basic balance charger, and the quad. And it's gone from there. So,
Well, the first drone I got now is an E-Scene micro drone. It's only about that size. It's only like an inch across. Like it's
like
only,
one of these,
yeah, something similar to that. Yeah.
Arab or whatever, I think it was. Something like that. But yeah, we got a bunch of drones. Actual quads that fly, I think I got like 14 or 15 quads, and then I've got a couple little toy drones and a couple of GPS drones, and it's just, yeah, it's overwhelming. I mean, I turned my closet into a workbench and 3D printer area. And this whole room is now, it used to be one of the kids' bedrooms. They moved out. Now it's my man cave and quad cave and
Quad cave.
quad cave. It's, you walk in, it's drones from wall to wall pretty much.
No, I started with a micro drone to see if I liked the hobby, and then I bought 2 or 3 upgrades from the micro drone, and then the Mavic Air I paid $1,200
Yeah.
for the Fly More combo, and that's the most
Price
expensive
tag.
one I have.
That's just the regular Mavic Air, right? It's
Yeah,
not like the Pros or anything. Yeah, I was thinking, I got the Mini, but I was thinking about buying the Mavic 2 Pro or the Zoom, one of the two. And
I'd be interested in the Zoom now. All right.
it's so expensive, and I don't have a 107 right now, so it can't support it. So
But I think the
I
107
decided
is
to get
only a
the
bit
Mini
better.
so that I could try to like get a 107 and do some basic stuff to get into maybe the 107 to try to support and get some better stuff and things like that.
But isn't the 107 only for if you're going to be using it commercially as a hobby?
Yeah, just for commercial use. It totally funded. I'm a registered recreational pilot, so I can fly anything, whatever. But 107's for commercial, so anything to make money to support it. And
Yeah.
that's why I was like, well, I do residential painting as a living. So my boss has a brother that's getting into real estate, and he was using a drone and this and that, and I'm like, he's not doing it right. He's not legal. And so I thought about getting the 107 to try to get into some of the real estate. We do a lot of stuff for real estate companies with the company that I work for. And it would be very easy for me to kind of get my foot in to do some real estate stuff. So doing the 107, getting the commercial part, and then using the Mavic Mini and even like my FPV quads, even some of the smaller quads. Some of the videos I've done inside the house with like the tiny whoop type stuff and whatnot.
Yeah.
To do some selling points for houses and whatnot to be able to make some videos. So it'd probably be quite profitable being in the FPV and the drone to be able to get into the 107 that way. So something I've been working at, but not enough because I ain't got the 107 yet. I hear it ain't that hard.
Yeah, well, from what I've looked at now, from some other people now, they're saying the questions are pretty basic. They're more common knowledge than anything.
Yeah, I hear the hardest parts are like the stuff that you wouldn't think normally, like for drones and whatnot. Like if you're in a crash or wind or this or that, pitches and stuff. But
Yeah.
stuff that you would need more for control of an actual plane versus a quadcopter. But the FAA doesn't realize what we're actually flying, and there's no like statistics for it, so they don't know how to calculate it. So they've just kind of made this basic 107 exam. So they've kind of
planes and
basic
drones.
aerial stuff like that. So the 107 I hear is like probably about that far away from being like a pilot license. You know what I mean? On a scale like this, it's only like this far from being an actual pilot license.
Apparently, there's a lot of information in it. All
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
just knowing how to read some charts and basic stuff, but they use a lot of abbreviations. So learning those abbreviations is a lot of it. Once you familiarize yourself, though, it's not that tough.
Really, dude, about the stuff that you have to learn for your 107 is basically the stuff they teach you in flight school in what they call ground class or whatever. You're not actually going out in the plane and flying, but I started flight lessons.
Right, yeah.
And so they teach you about the charts and how to read the charts,
Yep.
all that stuff, and about airspace and that kind of thing.
Being able to read the charts and know the charts to know where you're good or not good is the main thing that they really want. Otherwise, it's just some basic safety type stuff as far as, basic fly skills or whatever.
Well, you have the same thing with the maps here now with the no-fly zones, like the red circles and the green areas and stuff. And I found now in Dublin, where the embassies, like the American embassy and stuff, you can't fly around them.
Well, I mean, to me, that makes perfect sense. I completely get no fly to that.
Like Washington, D.C., we can't fly. There's like a 30-mile radius around Washington, D.C. that you can't fly in.
Yeah.
Oh, so if you live in Washington, no point in getting it on.
So
would it be awesome to dive the Washington Monument? Can you imagine?
People actually put drones up around Washington too. It's like, really, dude? You didn't check anything? You didn't check the basic rules of operation? People have done it though, floating in Washington. But yeah, there's like a 30-mile radius around Washington, D.C. that you can't fly in.
Right. Because here now, if you're in a red zone on the map, with my drone anyway, with the DJI,
yep.
the props won't even start up. The props won't even
hit a blank wall, like
Oh.
a force field. Unless you click that button and say, okay, I'm authorized or this or that, it won't let you go past. The Mavic Mini's the same way. It's got all the geofencing into it now too.
Oh, has it, yeah?
I actually, one of the jobs I did was like 4 miles from an airport. So when I tried to launch, it actually had me have to go clicking on those and say, yes, I know I'm in a geofence area and I'll stay within, make sure the rules are blah, blah, blah. But yeah, the DJI Mavic Mini does the same. It sucks because, I mean, unless you're indoor, if you're indoor, it kind of bypasses the geofencing, so you don't have to worry about it. But if you're flying, 5 miles outside, you're going to go up 50 feet, check your backyard or whatever with the DJI to get a sunset, and just can't do it.
No, I enjoy flying now because you get a different perspective, than you see a lot of people when they're taking photographs from the ground and stuff, and then you show them their own area from the sky, and they don't even recognize their own area because it's.
JDS, why don't you just email me your address, and I'll send you some stickers, and you can put it on a hat yourself, brother. Or you can send me a hat back and something like that, This is my quad box hat. I got this in quad box. It's all embroidered all the way down. It's even got Rebel embroidered on the bill. And then I put the stickers on myself.
Hey, off axis. I thought you could do the DJI vision thing without having it have to mess with your bird.
That would be interesting if the DJI FPV system is going to have geofencing set up in the future. I don't know if it will or not. It is controlled by the box, but the box isn't the flight controller.
Yeah,
but
that's what I mean.
The box can be the flight controller, can't it? As well, because you can use the box. If you've got the controller, you can use the box as the whole system. So I don't know. They might add geofencing to that. That'd be an interesting question off access. Wonder if Bardwell has that answer. Ask the know-it-all. See if
I've only watched one or two of his stuff.
I've watched lots of stuff, but not all the way through.
Okay. I don't know. It's just something about the chap doesn't appeal to me at all.
I get on his Q&As
I don't think he's very down to earth.
time. So his Q&As are good because he does so much random stuff because it's everybody asking questions in chat and everything.
Yeah.
So you get a lot of information from it. So I've been watching the Q&As, just kind of, I'll turn on the TV and watch some show and have his Q&A in the background just rattling in my ear.
Yeah.
Picking up info. Yeah, it'd be interesting though. I'd like to know if they, because that the DJI module can be used as a flight controller and everything. From what I gather, it can be the complete system, camera, flight control, everything. I think. I don't know.
See, I was thinking you could just use the video aspect of it, not mess with the other.
There's my email address. I got some stickers. If anybody wants one, hit me up. I got so much stuff over here trying to save it. I'll try to save it, JDS. I really will. Let me copy it. See if it'll let me copy. Yep. Where's my sticky notes? Put it on a sticky note.
And have you been flying along yourself, Ed?
What?
Have you been flying along yourself?
Who, me?
Yeah.
You can remove that email if you want to, JDS. I got a copy.
Well, I guess about 2015.
Oh, so you're flying about 5 years then?
Yeah, but it was, let's see, 2017, I got my first Brussels sprinter. I didn't start FPV until like 2018.
Okay.
If anybody's been into the Drone Racing League, they're doing tryouts and tournaments. The next tournament starts at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Twitch, on YouTube, on like multiple platforms. If you go and watch and you hashtag DRL Sim Live on their Twitter page, you get a chance to win $100. I won the first night myself, so yeah, $100 for free. Oh yeah, check it out, guys. DRL Simulator page. That's where they're having the tournaments. Next one starts at 9:30. I'm not sure the host tonight. Last week was Fluxy. The night before that was Zoe, and Bardwell was the first night.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this one's kind of disassembled right now, but just something like this can be a blast to fly FPV.
Man, Mobula 7s up there. Oh, those
I've heard of them, yeah.
so fun. They're 2S, so they can handle outdoors very, very well. And they're also 1S, so you can do indoors with them if you don't want to get crazy outside. But man, you get outside and put that baby into acro mode, that thing is a whip.
Yeah.
Fun.
And my daughter bought me a drone 2 weeks ago. Well, it's only a toy drone. A little Seema X20. That way. That's good for indoors.
Note Birdman is trying to set up a Fly Sky non-SPI RX and Betaflight. Not FR Sky, but Fly Sky.
Yeah, you probably will have to do that, Birdman. It's a pain in the butt. There's little bind buttons on those little loops, man.
There wasn't even a button. There wasn't even a bind button on pads before, dude. You used to have to take two pads and cross them over with like a paper clip or something.
Yeah.
Bind. Dude, I got little jumpers over set up that I used to do that with. Like my first boards, you had to, in order to flash the board, you got to jump it. Nowadays, the boards are coming with bind buttons. Receivers were the same way. You had to jump them, all kinds of, yeah. Take care, Off Access. We'll probably catch you over at DRL. I don't know if I'll be on time, but I'll be over there sometime. We probably won't be too much longer tonight on here.
That DRL thing that you're talking about there, you have to buy on Steam?
The DRL game you have to buy on Steam in order to play and get into the tournament and like that. But to watch it, you don't have to.
Oh, okay.
You can go over there just as a participant, and all participants have the opportunity. Like I said, if you tweet out their DRL Sim Live to their Twitter page or whatever, it automatically puts you in for the drawing for $100 for their tournament for the night.
Oh, so it's not on YouTube, it's just on Twitch, is
Yeah,
it?
they've got it on Twitch. They've got it on YouTube. I think they've got it on Facebook. It's multiple platforms. Just look up Drone Racing League. It's on the main
YouTube page. Because I've seen a couple of people flying for DRL YouTube videos, and they get a contract over. I don't know.
Each winner gets like $100,000 contract for the next year.
Yeah, I heard it was something like 75 or 100,000. Yeah,
100,000 US. Yep.
For flying a drone, something that you enjoy doing, and getting 100,000 a year for it.
And you're gonna do it anyway. I mean, and then they send you a bunch of stuff to help you do it. You know,
I get paid for it and travel the world as well.
They send you a drone. They send you a bunch of packs, and they're like, "Here, race this stuff and get better." It's a good show. Okay.
I wouldn't be that good now at FPV and now, because I've seen the speed that some of them fellas fly at around that. And
on the sim, I watch them on the sim, and it's like on the simulator, they're like full stick, 98% of that course, full throttle stick. That thing, I'm like, there's no way. I'm lucky I got half throttle going nowadays.
I think though with the drone sims, because you're not worrying about crashing or anything, you tend to take a few more risks.
Yeah. That's part of it. The DRL is so much different. The DRL Racer 4 is like, I think it's a 280 millimeter drone, so it's like a 6-inch drone, something like that. And it's set up the way that they've got it set up and so big and bulky. It's so much different flying than what our regular 5-inch racers are, that it puts a different competition onto it too. So
would the drones that you fly be as quick as the DRL ones, like as fast?
Mine would probably be faster than that. Like, I mean, my Diatone Racer up there does like 120. I think the DRL Racer 4, they're talking like 80, something like that. So it's not as fast as some of the racers, but it's bigger. So I mean, it's got a lot more run around. They're still hitting the same kind of gaps that we're hitting with the 5-inch, 6 to a 7-inch type drone. And the slower movement, it throws you off different because it curves different, handles turns different because it's so big. We're talking like, I think it's 850 grams or something like that, close to 1,000 grams, somewhere around there. So it's a pretty big, bulky drone.
No wonder they don't last so long in the air with flight times, because they're so heavy.
Wow. Allow the drone to accelerate 0 to 90 in under a second. Yeah, 1,000 LEDs per drone. There are 1,000 LEDs on each one of those drones, and they build like 500 of them for each session. So when you see on TV, there's, this is season 1 finale, or semifinals. That semifinal match for the 6 races, there's 500 drones ready to go in the back. All identical.
500?
500.
Wow.
Now you know what get sessions, huh, guys?
Yeah, but they'd only have like...
On every one of them.
They'd only have like 5 or 6 in each race, though, wouldn't they? You wouldn't have that many in the air at once.
There's 6 per track. 6 racing at a time.
What's that go on for a whole weekend or something, is it? Or
it varies. I don't know how their schedule is, because from what I understand, these guys are at DRL, and when they're putting on the show for the TV, they're going through like days upon days. So sometimes they race till like 3-4 o'clock in the morning to try to get that session in or whatever. So I couldn't tell you as far as the overall. You'd have to talk to them, but it's like they go down there for like a week or 2 weeks to run like a series of races or something like that at a time or whatever. But
I seen the video for the manned drone there last week. A manned drone, like instead of
yeah, the new one from Flight Test and whatnot, from DC
yeah,
Flight Test,
yeah.
the freestyle man drone. That's crazy.
You see the fella sitting in it.
Yeah,
I'd do
not
that.
for very long though, was he?
I wouldn't mind doing that, but I'd rather have the controls myself than somebody on the ground controlling it while I'd be sitting in it, you know.
You see, JS is questioning your email address.
Oh man, JDS, let me hit you up after the stream with that email, and I'll send one back over to you. It's got to be it's HAE. Yeah, he's spelling it correctly as far as what he's copy and pasting, so it should be coming through. You could try it with the lowercase L at the beginning instead of the capital L at the beginning. That might make a difference, but it's never had a problem before.
Harry Corey.
The normal way I spell it is with the small L, but you don't know if it's capital I or a small L. So I always make it a capital L when I type it out, and nobody's ever had a problem. But maybe it's something with Canada fighting it, or I don't know. Try it with the small L instead of the big L at the beginning.
Yeah, it's getting confused with the uppercase.
Otherwise, the rest is right. It's lmichael3 at live.com, and the E and the A is EA instead of AE like normal Michael.
Oh, I had a problem with that too. See,
Yeah.
he might just.
I switched the A and the E around because I used it as a screen ID back in the day when I first started getting on the internet. By switching the A and the E, nobody spelled Michael that way. So I could always use that lmichael3 as a screen name for things. Username, whatever, you know. It was always available because nobody spelled it that way.
Well, I'm sure people that went to type in that email and they just naturally
It happens all the time. That's why I was checking to make sure it was EA instead of AE. But yeah, that could be the only problem is the capital L versus the small L. I got to take a piss. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I just had to do that myself. My back teeth were floating. So what do you fly for the most part, Joe Mac? You like to do castles and stuff?
Be old churches and old buildings and stuff, and I kind of do. I'll do a commentary sort of the history of the church or the building or how old it is and the kind of history that goes with them. I have it on my YouTube channel.
Okay, I'll have to look at that. I know the one guy I follow that I see all the time because he comes by my place is Rod Piker. And never heard of him, have you?
No, I haven't heard of him, no.
You should check him out. He lives in Ireland.
Rod Piker.
And he, RODPIKER.
I must check him out. I'll type him in here for later on.
But because he does all the castles and stuff, and I'm sure he's always willing to ready to fly with somebody else. I can't remember where he's at, but he goes all over. It seems like.
Oh, he uses a Mavic 2 Zoom. I'm just looking at his channel here. He uses a Mavic 2 Zoom. Oh, he's in County Louth, which is maybe 80 miles from here, from where I am.
I got you. Well, it's so cool. I mean, because it always freaks me out, you know, like some of his like one he did just recently, you know, it shows it look like modern city, you know, cars rolling by on the highway, and then like half an acre away, there's just this castle out here in the middle of, you know.
Yeah, there's lots of old ruins here in Ireland and old castles and stuff. There wouldn't be many of them now would be livable, but there are a lot of them.
Ireland, Scotland. I would love to visit any of that area just to go hang out and see the sceneries. I mean, just countryside. That'd be like a drone adventure.
man,
adventure right there. Just
Well,
to go.
like Joe was talking about, a lot of the castles are like derelict, and the only thing left is the stone.
Yeah, and they show them all the time in the Tour de France.
Man, that is a FPV heaven.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My family's related to the Fiveys, who actually used to own the Fivey Castle, which is now not owned by the Fivey bloodline. It's sold out and like some like haunted castle like adventure or something like that you can do. But we used to own the Fivey Castle, and some of the stuff over there is just phenomenal as far as the structures that they've got that are still standing, and some of them still active. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So many years old, but still active.
Or some of the walls on them castles could be 6 or 10 feet thick, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally fortified. We're not talking.
That's why they're still standing.
We're going to keep the hurricane out. We're going to keep the cannonballs and everything out.
Yeah.
That's why they're still standing, because the walls are so thick.
Yeah. They were built solid, that's for sure.
Yeah, because there's a couple of 1,000 years of history in Ireland, whereas in America, obviously, you've only what? When did Columbus discover there? 1600s or the 1500s or something?
1892, Columbus sailed the ocean blue.
Oh, so you're a relatively new country then compared to other countries, I suppose.
I come to you, Joe Mack, from the oldest city in the United States.
Which is?
St. Augustine, Florida.
Florida.
1565.
So the Plymouth Rock is right there? That's where the Plymouth Rock is?
No.
Well, then how that just doesn't make sense. I mean, the Plymouth Rock was put down and all. I don't know.
What do you mean the Plymouth Rock was
He's the oldest city, but is it really? I mean, is that just what?
Yeah, it really is.
There was places put up that never had like, oh, we're declaring this a city. There was lots of those places put up first.
Hey, Dan. Look, man, why don't you just Google oldest city, okay?
Well, back in 1988, we had a millennium year here for 1,000 years of Viking Dublin. Dublin was invaded by the Vikings 1,000 years ago. Back in 1988 would have been 1,000 years before that, and they gave out.
Don't they have some Viking heritage that's still active over there in Europe currently, like Scotland, Ireland, and all that? That's still practices and everything.
We have reenactment societies here, you know, like Viking reenactments.
Yeah, from the heritage they go back and.
Yeah.
I thought they did like have some kind of activity going on that was still like try to keep the Viking type vibe going.
Well, I have a scar on my head here from a sword. I'm in a reenactment society here in Dublin. And I moved the wrong way. I was meant to move that way to avoid a sword thrust, and I moved the wrong way, and I got a sword straight at the top of me.
You didn't read the script, huh?
Yeah, we were in King Arthur and stuff like that, you know, a couple of movies like that as stunt extras, like for fight scenes and stuff.
Everyone say hi to Drone Worship. He's over there looking like, wait, where did I get here? Everyone say hi to him so he feels out of place.
Hey, Dan. I still haven't watched
I just got a JDS email. So that must have worked with the small L versus the big L.
Either that or he spelled Michael the other way.
Yeah, maybe he spelled it wrong, but have copied it wrong. Thought he was quick on the typing.
Listen, lads, I'm going to head out because it's 2:45 in the morning here. I'm up at 8 o'clock.
I'm going to call it a night on this too and go check out some DRL racing and whatnot. It's been
thanks
some
for inviting me.
Tournaments, man. There was one the other night. It was 0.005 seconds apart from first to second.
That's
how close that racing was. It was, yeah, some intense racing. If they would have been flying real quads, they probably would have been crashing. Let's put it that way.
It was a pleasure to see you, Joe Mac.
And thanks for inviting me in, lads. Much appreciated.
She'll think it's me.
Hey, Sean.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me in, lads. It was nice.
No problem. Thanks for coming.
Nice talking to you.
Have a good evening, man, or morning, I guess I should say.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, or I've watched your show before, but and I've sent in texts when you have been on before because I watch your show because I'm sub to you already. Like so, when your show be on, I'd be notified and stuff. But just the first opportunity now that I've been invited in, and it's much appreciated.
Hey, anytime anybody's welcome to come in, man. We're a hangout and chat and talk about what's going on and get to know the pilot kind of thing is what we do. We're not looking to push a bunch of channels or this or that, but if we can help somebody out or, get them out there, meet some new people that way with, putting them on the screen so they can meet a face. And that's all we're looking to do. Hang out, have a good time. So appreciate you coming in for sure. Crowley, I see you made it back, man.
Well, he put out he put out a video over there earlier on. I haven't watched it yet now. I've been notified, but I haven't watched it yet. Mr. Crowley, he does be on Valves as well. I've met him on Valves as well.
Yeah, he's getting quite a good FPV thing going. I'm pretty impressed. I like it. He's pushing himself. He was so mad at it at first, man. His whoops were like driving him crazy and everything, and he kept pushing. And now he's like, oh, man, I got 6-inch and this and that, and he's out having a good old time.
And
he's building them too, Joe. So, I mean, it's not that tough, buddy. It's not tough. Don't be scared of building. Don't be a Carlos.
Yeah. Don't be a Carlos.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, hey, Joe, I'm telling you, you'll never feel more like a bird than when you FPV.
Until you see that bird coming after your FPV. Oh, he's a big bird. I'm just a little guy.
My drone has been swooped a few times by seagulls, all right, now, but they haven't taken it out of the air, but they've come pretty close a few times.
I had a hawk here with my little Mavic Mini, the 250 grams. I had a hawk here kind of circling a few times. I brought it down. And then I was out flying uptown, and I had it looked like about a 5-foot wingspan bald eagle come kind of checking it out. And I dropped it down then too, just to be I think I'd have been okay with the eagle. He didn't seem like he was too worried about it. But that hawk was looking at it. I was like,
I could eat that.
So, yeah, if it would have been my 6-inch or something like that, or FPV quad, I probably would have chased him around.
All right, lads, I'm going to say good night, yeah?
All right, good night, Joe Mac.
Thanks again, lads. Talk to you soon, okay?
Jake's drone addiction. What's going on, Jake?
Night, God bless.
Later, mate.
So what was the problem with the email, JDS? Was it your typing or was it mine? Was it the small L, capital L, or did you switch the A and the E like you were spelling Michael? I bet he typed it out, spelled Michael right. Well, where are you going?
Lucas is here tonight.
Okay, see you, bud. A hawk to down my Phantom 4 was a sad day. Yeah, that's what I mean. If a hawk's going to take down a Phantom 4, they ain't going to have no problem going after my Mavic Mini, brother.
Yeah, right. That's just a smack.
That Phantom, that little Mavic Mini be like, oh, shit, what was I doing? Okay, now we drop that off in some random bush. We'll go on with our day.
That's pretty funny.
Needed the small banana. Gotcha. Cap sensitive. All right. I'll keep that in mind. I usually let them copy paste. That's the best way. But some people don't copy paste, and then I fight them with the L because they're like typing an I, and I don't realize it. They're like, is this it? Yeah, it looks right. No, that's an I, not an L. Okay.
Yeah.
They need to do something with that. I mean,
I think it was the spelling of Michael that got me.
John Stephen, attacking a drone is an extreme rare thing. I would think so too, but I have seen it happen a few times in the few years that I've been flying FPV and whatnot. It's usually the ones that are sitting still.
Yeah.
They ain't chasing the like, FPV drones all that much. It's usually the ones that are hovering, just kind of sitting in the sky that they go after. But I have seen some FPV drones get attacked too.
What's his name? Bama FPV got a great shot of a hawk.
I saw
the hawk didn't actually attack his bird, but you could tell it was coming in for the pounce, and then it got like 3 feet away and realized,
shit. I saw one where a guy was flying like a bando down, I don't know, Singapore, someplace, some foreign country or whatever, some abandoned like hotel or something. And he was flying around and he landed close, like on some rocks or whatever. And he was there for a minute, and this bird come down, swooped up, picked his drone up, and took off with it. And I think he ended up finding the drone, but yeah, the bird took off for a little while with his FPV quad. He was flying.
I remember seeing that video, actually.
They had close-ups of the bird coming down right into the camera, picking it up, taking it off, dropping it off somewhere or whatever.
It was a freaking eagle or something, wasn't it?
It was a big bird. It was either a big hawk or an eagle or vulture or something like that. But driving on the highway, man, you're not supposed to be driving and texting.
Yeah, what the hell? He's probably doing the talking, but that's still distracting.
Somebody that way, Drake. Don't you know? That's the biggest cause of accidents in the United States right now is texting and driving. It's not drinking and driving, it's texting and driving. The biggest killer is alcohol, but texting and driving is the biggest accident cause. Kidnapping off the Philippines, yeah. Yeah, I got the hands-free mode on mine too. It's all Bluetooth into my dashboard, comes through the radio and all that. It's kind of cool, but it's real tempting to play more than I should be. Hell, I got FPV into my dashboard. I got a receiver and 2 RCA jacks that come out of the back of my DVD player on my dashboard, so I can plug the receiver, the FPV receiver, into the dashboard and pull that receiver up on my DVD player on the dash. And just like an 839 single antenna VTX receiver, video transmitting receiver, video receiver. But it works great. Hang it from the darn tail or the rear view mirror, and the antenna is upside down, but it's still same polarization pretty much. So it works great.
I want an OSD in my windshield.
That would be the next thing. So it comes up and pops up. That'd be cool, man. Fly FPV off your windshield with that projection type screen. That would be cool as shit. Jake, we're going to put you on it. You need to fix that. Get us an FPV dash system that comes across the windshield. Like the Tesla, it's got that on-screen display on the windshield. We want that for FPV. We're going to leave that to you to come up with. It's a finicky thing, JDS. It was all up in his face just a little bit ago.
Yeah, now he's in the lap. Because, baby, it's cold outside. Well, cold for Florida anyway.
Cat's like, man, I don't even want to go chase the damn bird or nothing.
Oh, well, he's having attitude adjustment. The cat is having attitude adjustment, so. Oh, it is now down to a bone-chilling 46 degrees.
Ooh, welcome to my world. That was our high for the last month. That's without the wind.
The wind died down, so
we got 35-mile-an-hour gusts all night long for the next 24 hours, and it's like 10 degrees outside, so it's going to be bitter cold all weekend. It'll suck, but hey, 'tis that. John Stevens, welcome in. You have a Mavic 2 Zoom for about 6 months. Recently, it's been turning off itself when it has stored with the battery attached. That's not cool. That sounds like a glitch with the battery system or something, maybe. I don't have a Mavic 2, but I do store my Mavic Mini with the battery, and I haven't had that problem where it's come on or anything that I know of. Batteries seem to be still full, charged, and everything's good when I get up, but that's an interesting one. Yeah, it's freaking haunted, right?
You gotta be careful with that, John. That thing might come on in the middle of the night and come slice your throat.
You got the China probe in your DJI. Must be a European model.
Well, I'm glad Joe Mack isn't here anymore. You know, he's from Europe. Knocking
I asked the Canadians earlier. I got to give it fair play, man. I don't want to be biased. Well, hey guys, it's like going on 10 o'clock, so we've been on for a few hours now. We're going to go ahead and call it an evening. It looks like pretty much our panel is down to me and Ed, so we're going to call it a night. I'm going to go ahead and kick in some DRL. If you guys haven't been over there, check it out. It's some fun to watch stuff. If you guys get into the sim and you try out, you can get into the tryouts. And if you qualify in the tryouts, you can get into these tournaments that are going on. And I'm not sure, this might be one of the last ones, though. But anyway, the tryouts are how you get into the DRL. So they're going to take the top pilots each week or each night of their tournaments, and those get a chance to go into the DRL competition to be on TV and everything. But if you don't feel you're up to that and you just want to watch, you can get $100 just by spectating hashtag DRL Sim Live to their Twitter page, and it gets you in for the drawing for $100 for the night. And they give away like $300 a night, so there's a chance to win $100. So check it out, guys. Thanks everyone for stopping in. Ed, great having you, buddy. As always, appreciate you, man.
Later, brother.
JDS, I will get that email answered and get you some slaps out, brother, real quick here. So expect those in the next, well, it's Canadian shipping week, I would call it. So enjoy, guys. Have a good night. See you next week.